And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WrestlePurists Worldwide. I am your host, Ibu of WrestlePurists, and I'm joined by nobody. It's just me right now, but we will have some special guests today because today is going to be a really, really stacked show, folks. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a doozy. We got a lot of shows to cover. We got AEW All-In, which is in the books. AEW All-In from Dallas, Texas. Hangman Page is your new AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and we will get all into that and the whole show and so much more. We'll talk about AEW All-In. We will talk about WWE Evolution, which took place last night, the second ever all-women's pay-per-view in WWE history, a show that ended with Naomi winning the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Supercard of Honor. We'll do some NXT. We'll do some Saturday Night's Main Event. And so much more, folks. This will be a stacked show, a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. I will be joined shortly by my brother, Sandman Says, one half of the Ibu brothers, not the Sandman brothers, the Ibu brothers. He'll be joining me shortly. And Anna will absolutely be here soon. Solo stream. Yeah, I'm dolo for now, everybody. But Sandman is going to be here soon. Anna will be joining us soon as well, folks. Anna is going to be here pretty much at the top of the next hour. She did not catch Evolution, but she will be here in time for some in-depth talk about AEW All-In. But again, folks, stacked show, a lot to get into. Happy for you guys to join me. I'm really, really thankful. This show was a bit up in the air and in jeopardy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Last night, I had no clue how I was going to approach this whole thing, but we figured it out, and I did what I had to do. And in the meantime, folks, I finally got my AC fixed. So if I could get some congratulations for that, I'd appreciate that. Finally, the AC is taking care of the Evil. Yes, it's the Evil Brothers, Brian. It's the Evil Brothers. But folks, if you haven't already, please like the video, man. Like the video. It helps with the visibility of the podcast. I know it's an early start time, so a lot of people are probably going to struggle to adjust with the early start time. But if you're already here, thank you so much for joining me. And again, send us the super chats, man. It'll be a bit before I get right to those, but please send those super chats in. I want your guys' feedback because so much wrestling happened this weekend, and I watched a lot of it, but I still missed some of it. Some things slipped through the cracks. So I want to hear your guys' opinions on the wrestling that's taking place. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on All In. What did you guys make of the show? What did you guys make of the main event? What was your favorite match of the weekend? What did you guys think of Evolution? What did you guys think of just anything that you wanted to give me an opinion on? But beyond that, also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything you'd like to ask. So we have a lot to get into. And beyond all the shows, Seth Rollins is injured. Or is he? All that and more coming up shortly. But before I get to that, I want to get to this. Today is July 14th, 2025. And on July 12th, Hangman Page won the World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Jon Moxley, the leader of the Death Riders, in the main event of All In, which is AEW's biggest show on American soil. Biggest show, 30,000 in the building. Hangman Page got it done. It took some sacrifices. Will Ospreay taken out. Samoa Joe taken out earlier at the start of the show. But with the help of Darby Allin, with the help of Bryan Danielson, who wore a Blue Panther mask, and with the help of Swerve Strickland, his mortal enemy, Hangman Page won the world title. He got it done. But before I get into that, I think it's apt that we go backwards. Because you cannot tell the story of Hangman winning the title without telling the story of AEW in January. Allow me to paint the picture for you folks. It was January 2025, and Hangman Page was working a program with Christopher Daniels. MJF was working a program with Jeff Jarrett, and the Death Riders were working a program with Adam Copeland. The story I'm telling you guys of is the story of AEW's resurgence. Here's the bottom line. Oh my God, I'm being told that I could hear the PS4 in the background. Let's take care of that. Sorry. My apologies, folks, for the feedback. But here's the deal. This is the story of AEW's comeback. That was your January. Your key talents were working with Jeff Jarrett, Christopher Daniels, and Adam Copeland. And at some point early in this year, Tony Khan woke up one day and he told MJF that he was no longer going to be working with Jeff Jarrett. That was not Max's call. That was not Jeff's call. Tony Khan decided, I've had enough of this program and I'd like you to work with Hangman Page. Tony just felt that the program wasn't resonating. And little did he know, in my opinion, this would change the entire course of his entire promotion. Because, folks, Hangman Page, as we all know, is the MC of this promotion, the main character. And he's also now their top babyface. But that wasn't in the cards this soon. Hangman Page was always going to turn babyface. It was not planned to happen in this order this early. He was going to stay a heel for a little bit. And Tony decided, I'm going to turn him early. And the thing about wrestling is plans change all the time. But usually when they change, it's at the expense of the storytelling and the character work and the writing. And somehow, some way, AEW pulled off this transition for Adam Page, the character, in some of the most seamless and natural ways that I've ever seen in a professional wrestling promotion. Adam Page took out Christopher Daniels. He was in a place where he succumbed to his own rage and his own anger, and he did something to CD that made him realize that he didn't recognize the man that he'd become. Remember, this is a guy that finally got his revenge on Swerve Strickland back at All Out last year. And you'd think he beat the man that invaded his home. He finally exorcised that demon. But the truth was, the monkey didn't leave his back and the cloud didn't part from the top of his skull, or whatever analogy you want to make. The bottom line is he beat Swerve in that cage match. And he still wasn't right. You knew that because he still came out of the same tunnel. He still had the same look. He still had that new theme song. This was a tortured soul. A man that did unspeakable things to a former friend in Christopher Daniels. And they were able to weave a narrative that led to him realizing that he needed to make a change personally. And then Tony had him feuding with MJF. And the bottom line, folks, is whether you love MJF or you hate him or you think he's a means to an end, wherever you land on the spectrum of how good MJF is, he was the right guy to work with Hangman at that time. And Hangman was the right guy to work with MJF at that time. They work a program. It's excellent. And you're woken up to the fact that at the end of the day, AEW should be built around their top young wrestlers. The present. They do that program, and coming out of it, there's a sense of focus and clarity in the creative. And Hangman Page now, it's pretty clear he should be pursuing the top belt in the company. But again, the character, there's still something gnawing at him. And who's the right guy to redirect his focus on what it should be, which is being the guy? It's Will Ospreay, who has been positioned as the mascot of AEW. And the funny thing about it is that mascot characters are usually more prelim guys on the show, and they're usually very grating characters. You know, the guys that wave the flag and say, go team and rah-rah. I don't like mascot characters normally, but maybe there's just something about how sincere Will Ospreay is. He just works, and you believe it because his enthusiasm for AEW is a complete shoot. So Will Ospreay is the guy that they used on screen to basically get Hangman on the right track. And that track was going for the big one. They do the Owen tournament. It's an excellent tournament. They do Hangman Page and Ospreay in the finals. And folks, Will Ospreay was going to win this tournament. Hangman Page was going to do a story with Swerve Strickland. And they were going to find a way to fight past their differences and tag together against the Young Bucks. That's why the Bucks screwed Swerve Strickland. That's why the Bucks credited Hangman for why they did what they did to Swerve in his title match against Jon Moxley. And that's also why they did that pre-tape backstage where Prince Nana apologized to Hangman, and Hangman said, you don't get to do that. But Tony decided, I want Hangman Page in my title match. When that decision was made, it became very crystal clear to me that Hangman was going to get it done. Because why else would you change course on that? And again, creatively, how they dealt with that and handled that and made all that smooth was very impressive. But there left one part about this that was still the kind of elephant in the room. He's dealing with the Death Riders. He's going to have to deal with Claudio Castagnoli and Gabe Kidd and Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. He's going to need some backup. They told a great story with Swerve and Will figuring that part through. But ultimately, Hangman Page needed to be able to exhale and finally focus on what was at hand. And the way to do that was to finally sit down and talk with Swerve Strickland. That's why the segment that they did on Collision was so pivotal. And it cleared everything up, and the skies parted for Hangman Page. Folks, when he walked out in Dallas, he walked out with his old theme song. When he walked out in Dallas, he walked out with his old full-on facial hair. He came out of the babyface tunnel. And I'll tell you what, folks, as nerdy as it is, as in the weeds as it is, I saw that and I said, you know what? Adam Page is back. This is a guy with renewed focus. This is a guy with his eyes on a prize. This is a guy that's going to get it done tonight. No questions asked. And he did. That main event was excellent. Jon Moxley understood the assignment. I'm not going to pretend that I've loved everything that the Death Riders have done, because a lot of it was bad. But ever since the Ops got involved with the Death Riders, something turned around with that stable. It's the facts. And on this night, we got the best possible version of Jon Moxley. It was two rabid animals at the top of a mountain fighting, and one of them had to get knocked off. And Jon brought the intensity, he brought the bloodlust, he brought the fire, the passion, and Hangman Page matched him. There was blood, there was violence, there was passion, immediate fork stuff, immediate barbed wire. This had a great tone. Do you know how hard it is to create the tone that they created in that match in a stadium setting where it's all cheery and bright out and it's happy and there's people having a good time in the crowd and there's LED screens and everything? And yet somehow there was this vibe of danger, and it was unsettling to watch it play out. There was a carnalness to the whole thing. It was brutal. It was manly. There was an edge to it. And they were going to the death. Legitimately. The name was apt. It was a death match in Texas. And Hangman Page won. The first guy running out was Will Ospreay. No theme song cue. No posing on the stage. No slow walkout. He ran out there with urgency and desperation, trying to help Hangman get the job done. And what happened, folks? He got snuffed the fuck out immediately and Pillmanized, neck broken. Early in the match. What did that do? That established a tone, and it made it very clear. No other underneath babyfaces are going to come out and help Hangman. Because if they do, they're going to get fucking killed. Look what happened to Will Ospreay. Smoked immediately. Takes away the immediate logic gap of why isn't why aren't Top Flight running out? Why isn't this guy running out? Why isn't that guy running out? Well, brother, if you saw what happened to Will, I'm not running out there either. Hangman Page said it himself. It's a suicide mission. It's a suicide mission. Only the bravest, boldest, most insane motherfuckers would dare to get involved in that. The roster wishes Hangman Page well, but they're not going to get involved. Thankfully, on Hangman's side was one of the craziest people in the history of pro wrestling, Darby Allin. Bryan Danielson. Swerve Strickland, who came out there like a man and did what he had to do. I want to make it very clear here that the way that they agented these runouts was really, really strong. No theme cues, no momentum being broken, no pausing the match to sell a moment. The moment was the match. The focus was the violence. These guys ran out to help. Emphasis on ran, and they did what they needed to do. Ultimately, Hangman Page gets Jon Moxley, buckshot lariat, bed of nails, chokes him out with a chain, and Jon is swinging violently like a scared, wounded animal until the light leaves his eyes and he taps out. Unbelievable. I thought this was one of the best matches of the year, personally, and I thought easily this was the best match on this show. Easily the best match on this show. And the best match of the weekend. Phenomenal main event, an amazing moment, and ultimately AEW landed the plane on crowning their main character, their top babyface. The same guy that the first day that AEW was announced and they did the press conferences, Adam Page, went right in that podium, folks, in Jacksonville and said he was going to be the AEW World Champion. There was always something there. And AEW knew that he was probably their guy. The question was just, when would he be ready? He was not ready at Double or Nothing 2019 when he faced Chris Jericho. You could make the argument he wasn't even ready at Full Gear 2021 when he beat Kenny Omega. It was an amazing story. He was already an incredible wrestler. But could you say with a straight face and with confidence that unequivocally, by both the roster, the fans, and the promoter, Hangman was the undisputed top guy of AEW going into 2022? No, you couldn't. You could make the argument it was Kenny. You could say it was Bryan Danielson. You could say it was CM Punk. And without relitigating any drama, the bottom line is right now, folks, AEW feels like a promotion with a sense of clarity that they have never, ever, ever had before. Ever. Because right now, they know who's driving their car. And they know every little last piece of the car that makes up this vehicle that's taking them. There's no weird spare parts. There's no rusted parts. There's no pieces and engines holding things back. AEW feels like a promotion that went to therapy, that has a sense of mental clarity, that has a sense of security and self-assuredness. And they have dumped all the people in their lives that held them back one way or another. Even the people that they had fun with. Even the people that showed them a nice time or two out. Right now, the toxic people are out of their lives. There's a sense of clarity. And they know that this is a Hangman Page-led promotion. Swerve can stand beside him. Max can stand opposite him. But nobody is above him. And I think for the first time, you can claim that confidently. You couldn't last year or the year before or the year before that. And with clarity comes success. With clarity comes happiness. And right now, AEW knows who they are, what they are, and how they function. That's the biggest takeaway coming out of All-In in Dallas. And that's the big story of 2025. All-In was a very long show. 2 hours in, I got to be honest with you, I wasn't having the best time, if I'm being completely honest. Could have been paced better. The matches didn't land in certain places. The crowd was kind of tough there for a bit. But at the end of the day, they landed the fucking plane. They landed the plane. Midway through the show, the Young Bucks worked Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay. And I thought this was what it needed to be when it needed to be it. We were looking kind of shaky. We were looking in trouble there for a second. And then ultimately, the Young Bucks did what the Young Bucks do. And Will Ospreay and Swerve did what Will Ospreay and Swerve do. This was the match that this show needed badly. And they got us back on track. And the fans were ready and they were locked in again. And coming right out of that, we got the women's gauntlet where the ladies worked their fucking asses off. And this was absolutely the better match of the two gauntlets. It was, if you ask me, the action was better. It was more interesting, more exciting. And once we had those two matches back to back, we were on track. We were on track. So that was really big. The Hurt Syndicate had a match that wasn't a piss break on the pay-per-view, which is big too. Sayuri made her debut for AEW. That was awesome. But coming out of those matches, it was like, all right, we're looking good. We're looking good. And the fun didn't stop there, folks. Did not stop there, because Mercedes Moné came out, folks, and she had an excellent match with Toni Storm. An excellent match with Toni Storm. I said this on Twitter. Mercedes feels like Ric Flair in the sense that she can progress her matches so effortlessly in the way that they escalate naturally into being a great championship match. That's the best quality you could have out of a champion. And she had another good one with Toni Storm. Not good, a great one with Toni Storm. Toni Storm, man, I mean, listen, she's somebody that was always a really good wrestler. She became Timeless Toni. She really found herself. And at first, the in-ring struggled in this gimmick. The wrestling was kind of sacrificed for character work. But right now, she's able to be the character and be a badass pro wrestler. She's no longer the person that you see on the card and you're like, I don't know about that one. No. Toni Storm's going to deliver on pay-per-view. Her and Mercedes are the top two stars of this division, and they had a fucking great match. A great match. I was pretty surprised at the finish, I got to be honest with you. I was told by AEW that the plan was always for Toni to win. I was told this after the fact. And I was also told that the Casino Gauntlet winner for the women would be obvious. And that winner ended up being Athena. So I guess that's the direction. Athena and Toni Storm. And listen, I didn't expect that, but folks, sign me up. Who's going to say no to Athena on the main show coming after the champion? I'll fucking take it. But we were rocking and rolling here, folks. And speaking of rocking and rolling, we're rocking and rolling on the stream. We have over 500 live viewers, which I really, really appreciate for this solo stream that I'm doing my best to try to fill time. I'm doing my best. But I thank you guys for the support. And folks, if you're just joining, please like the video. If you want to give your feedback or your takes on All In, send it through the Super Chats. If you want to ask any questions, feel free to send it to the Super Chats. But folks, lock in with me. We will be getting joined shortly by my brother Sandman Says for some Evolution talk. We will be joined at the top of the next hour by Anna for extended talk on All In. And in between, I'm going to do my best to continue to fill this time talking about a show that I did enjoy in All In. A long show, an up and down show, but still a very good show with the objectively correct finish. I will say I didn't love Okada Omega. It's not to say that these guys didn't work their asses off. It's not to say that it didn't feel like a big match, because it felt like a huge match. They unified the Continental and International Championships. Don Callis accompanied Kazuchika Okada. This is now the 5th match in their legendary series, a series of matches that I think are the best matches in the history of pro wrestling. It felt big time. The entrances were incredible. This was never going to be January 4th, 2017, not 1917. Totally different wrestling, but it was never going to be that, and I didn't want that. I wanted honesty. I wanted a match that was going to be honest and an accurate reflection of where these guys are at right now. And that's what we got. Okada was physically dominant. He was targeting the gut, the diverticulitis, the stomach of Kenny Omega. You got some great stuff with that. And there was a slow climb and a slow build here. But the thing about Okada Omega, in my opinion, is minute 30 is usually where these guys just start get started. You know what I mean? And it felt like right when we were on the precipice of this becoming a great wrestling match, it kind of ended a little bit abruptly, which was, to me, a bit disappointing in the moment. I understand that they're probably going to do a 6th one here, and the Callis interference would suggest that. And just the way this was structured, I'd expect a 6th one. But just in a moment, in a vacuum, watching this one, I was disappointed that it ended with the way it ended. It felt like they left something on the table there. And it felt like we ended before we got to that truly exceptional gear. So I would say that this was very good rather than great. And I was disappointed by that. But that's not to take away anything from the guys. Nevertheless, well done, and a great semi-main to what I thought was an excellent main that I already described. Quickly going over the undercard here that I did not touch on. MJF won the men's casino gauntlet. I thought it was fun to see some of the names in the match. I liked seeing Ibushi in there. I liked seeing Juice Robinson back, even though he needs to go back to his old look. I popped hysterically for the Guns being back. I did pop big for that. If you're in the Self-Made Discord, you would have heard that reaction. But I didn't love the action here. I thought it was, to be honest with you, I thought it felt like a middling Royal Rumble. But, it's fine, I suppose. The Ops and the Death Riders had your typical Japanese wrestling Big Show undercard tag, meaning that it was totally perfunctory and fine. The big thing here was the post-match angle where they got rid of Joe and wrote him off so that he couldn't invade in the main event. But like I said, I thought the undercard of the show was kind of like, just in terms of pacing and action, wasn't coming together for me yet. But pretty much right when it was time for the Bucks to come out, that's when we got into gear. I want to offer my condolences to Adam Cole. It appears he's dealing with some concussion issues that are going to put him away for the foreseeable future, and that's really unfortunate. In the moment when he was talking about this whole situation, it was very terrifying, and I honestly was worried he had a life-threatening illness, to be completely honest with you. And it was hard locking on the show after he made that announcement, but he said what he had to say, and my sympathies are with Adam Cole. They had to do a makeshift four-way, which frankly wasn't really good at all. But really, it was hard for myself and most fans to focus on the action following the Adam Cole announcement. But nonetheless, like I said, folks, the show did come together, and we ended up getting a great event that ended with Hangman Page finally being crowned. So that was my overall thoughts on All In, and we'll talk more about the show, and I want to hear you guys' feedback once Anna's here and everything. But before we do that, folks, I'm going to shift gears temporarily to WWE Evolution, because last night was Evolution. This was the very first women's wrestling. This is the second women's wrestling event that WWE has ever promoted. And there were a lot of limiting factors going into this show. It wasn't promoted the strongest. The build came very, very last second, as did the card. There were late ticket buys in this situation. This wasn't a show where the tickets were flying off the shelves immediately. So there's a lot of concern in that respect. But it all came together. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta be honest with you. I thought this show was fantastic. I didn't think it was good. I didn't think it was fun. I thought it was fantastic. I haven't enjoyed a WWE premium live event, as they say, like this in quite some time. Maybe since Bash in Berlin. It was just an awesome, exciting, heated, enthusiastic, passionate WWE show with wrestling matches. Yes, there were some moments, but at the heart of this thing, it was just badass fucking matches. I gotta be honest. That's how I felt watching it, folks. These ladies worked their fucking asses off. And if you disagree with me, debate with a wall. They worked their fucking asses off. Everybody did. Nothing was bad on this show. And there was a lot of good and some great. So joining me to talk about Evolution is my brother, Sandman Says. And he's here. New profile picture. Sandman, talk to me. How you doing, man?
Do you hear the thunderstorm in the background?
Yeah, it's terrifying. I don't know if it's coming through on YouTube, but we have a big thunderstorm, but we're gonna overcome that. Sandman Says is in the building, folks. Sandman, how you feeling, man? Talk to the people, man.
If you do hear the storm, I apologize. It's just heralding my return to WrestlePurists. But I am here. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to talk about some women's wrestling, some great women's wrestling that we had last night with the WWE Evolution, the first one since 2018.
Yeah, first one since 2018. People were worried. It went down to the wire when it came to the announcement of this show. It was rumored for months, but people were like, oh my God, is this show even going to happen? We got the announcement. We got the build that we got, which is pretty much like borderline non-existent in a lot of places. But ultimately, I had a feeling, Sandman, that come the night of the show, we were going to watch a lot of driven women who were motivated to fucking tear the house down. And I don't know what you thought. I love this fucking show. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought probably the best WWE show of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I liked also Worlds Collide was a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
there's a trend there when you just let the wrestlers on your talented roster just wrestle without all the other bells and whistles and jelly rolls of the world. But I liked the show, probably the best one of the year.
Yeah,
7 match card, very nice.
big.
Um,
It makes a giant difference, doesn't it?
a huge difference. What was
Hmm.
it? Pretty much a 3.5 hour show. It was like 7 to 10:30 Eastern time.
Hmm.
7 matches instead of like a 5 match card 3 hour show. It's just the pacing was much better in my opinion.
Hmm.
The crowd, even just aside from the matches itself, the crowd was super hot. Um, so shout out to Atlanta for that, and it just felt like everything was getting over in this arena last night in Atlanta, and it just made for a great time for my viewing experience and seemingly a lot of other WWE fans. So yeah, I thought it was a great show. Again, best of the year, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. It's so funny because so much of this promotion's ethos is like giving people the moments and appealing to mass audiences and getting the celebrities and all this stuff. And like, I understand the business perspective of why you would do a lot of those things, but sometimes I think WWE overcomplicates it because at the end of the day, even in their audience, wrestling fans just like wrestling. Just put good wrestling in front of people and they're going to get into it. Brian Danielson said 4 years ago that if you show anybody excellent professional wrestling, they're going to get into it. And that stuck true on this night. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, I knew that match was going to be very good. Their TV matches were very good. I had a feeling it'd be better than those. But not only was it better, we were reaching a status with that match, in my opinion, to where I was like, oh, this is like trending towards being pretty special, to be honest with you. I was a huge fan of that one. Someone told me it felt like the ladies doing their take on the WWE main event formula because there was a ref bump, you know, or like they did it to enhance the match because they just explored the space and started doing fucking flips and dives off of things. You know, it wasn't a ref bump just to create like interference and then like late kickouts and bullshit. My big takeaway of the show, to be completely honest with you, Sandman, is this is a very talented roster, and I'd like to see them with the chains off doing their thing more often. And beyond just that, I think about like how much excellent wrestling there is in the world right now, how much top tier wrestling is in the world. You know, just this weekend I watched Bandito tear the house down with Takeshita. I watched Will Ospreay do his thing. I watched Hangman do his thing. And to me, it's like I look at WWE and I think, who are the people on this roster that can wrestle at a best in the world level? And you can make your arguments with some of the men. But for me, that excitement and that level of wrestling and that feeling, it comes from their best women wrestlers. And you can't go anywhere further than Io. I think she might be the best wrestler in this promotion. And so it was nice to watch a show where she was headlining and doing her thing.
Yeah, Io, you could. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I would definitely not argue with that. I love Io. She's probably one of my favorite wrestlers right now in WWE, just in general in wrestling. I don't think you'd be wrong to have that opinion. Yeah,
What do you think of the main event?
I thought it was great. The finish caught me by surprise. Like even we were watching it together. I literally said, I don't think that Naomi would cash in. Obviously that ended up happening. And kudos to Naomi. If it was somebody that wasn't Naomi, who I like, especially with her,
off, right?
I'd probably be a bit more mad. But it was also this thing of like going into the match. I'm like, I just accepted fate. I'm like, all right, Io's about to get smoked. She's about to lose to Rhea. It is what it is, and I just accepted fate. But then as the match goes on, like Io just has this characteristic about her to where she just makes you believe, and that's like the best kind of like she's just such a good baby face. And like from going into this match, just just accepting that she's gonna lose this match, I just told myself that. And then throughout the match, I'm like, Io cannot lose this. Like I do not want to see Io lose this, and I started getting hype, like, because obviously it was a great match, and Io's just for a lot of the match was very dominant. Then they spill out to the outside. They're doing all this crazy shit. I'm just like, I really don't want Io to lose clean here. So when Naomi did cash in, I approved of it because I'm like, all right, Io's not losing clean. I still win here. So yeah, but the match itself, I mean, Io and Rhea, we've already known they're two of the top I mean, just wrestlers in general, just two of the top wrestlers in the world. Um, I think you can comfortably say that at this point. And their chemistry with each other, dating back to freaking like 2019, or whenever they met in the Mae Young Classic. I forget what year that was, but it might have been 2018 even. But they just have such a great chemistry and history with each other. It's nice that they have this rivalry. Also, Bianca Belair is in that trio, that crop of uh, NXT Black and Gold women. It's nice that they're having this moment, this main event. Um, and I thought it was an incredible match. Probably one of WWE's best of the year. When you look at WWE's best matches of the year,
It's
I
among them.
mean,
It's definitely among them.
it's among them as well as their own triple threat match from Mania. So it's like these
Mm.
two are just killing it. I wish Io during this reign defended her belt a bit more, and that's
Oh,
something WWE.
that's an understatement.
I mean, yeah, WWE, they just do this thing where champions just don't wrestle for some reason. I
Mm.
don't know why, but they just don't. So I wish that would change. But yeah, these two are great, top of the class, top of their class, and it was a great main event. And but as far as the cash in goes, I don't know. I'm curious as to what your thoughts on it were and the
Mm.
match in general. But I thought it was cool for Naomi that she got this moment. I mean, because it's like every woman backstage wants to be in the show, wants to be in the show, just wrestling in it, appearing in it somehow. That's why all
Mhm.
the legends come back: Trish Stratus, Nikki Bella. So for Naomi, I think who's been in WWE for how many years? 12, 13 years, however long it's been. For her to
Mhm.
get this moment coming out on top champion, I'm very happy for her. So, but I'm
It
curious
was
as
a
to what your thoughts
it
were.
was a complex thing to deal with in the moment, if I'm being completely honest with you, because I have a lot of love for Naomi. I got a lot of love for Naomi, and I was looking forward to her winning the world title. And I was more than ready for her to fucking cash in on Tiffany Stratton or whoever it would have been, Jade Cargill, and win that belt. In the moment, as I'm literally like entranced by Io and Rhea's wrestling match, when I watch a match that starts to trend towards like classic level, in my opinion, I want it to just be sought through. Like that's my instinct, is I just want to see it through all the way and be like, man, that was awesome. So when she first ran out, it was kind of like, ah, man, like did it have to happen here in this match with these two? You know, it's kind of like the thing I struggled with in the moment. I was like, oh, not don't do it here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, like Money in the Bank is kind of a gimmicky thing that, like, again, if you want to fucking rain on Tiffany Stratton's parade and do that, be my guest. Even if even if they did the TV cash in, like the cash in on TV, like the day after, like for me, just being a mark, I'm watching this special match. I want to just see it through. Like that's the in the moment reaction. So she
Yeah.
cashes in and wins, and it is kind of a tough thing to deal with in the moment where it's very conflicting. You're happy for Naomi. The crowd gives it a big reaction. She's getting rewarded for all the years of work she's given to this promotion. You're so happy for her, but you're also like, oh man, like I don't know, fuck, like I I I didn't envision this match ending this way, you know. So it's a complicated thing to deal with. And so I remember I tweeted in the moment, just watching. So I was like, oh, I tweeted like, "Come on, man," mainly because like, "Come on, man," not at the result, but "Come on, man," like at her at the cash in attempt when it was happening. But then she won, and you're like, "Nah, look." At the end of the day, good for Naomi. I I I respect it, and I'm happy for her. And it was really, really, really cool to see people giving her love on the timeline, man. It was really cool to just see her getting her flowers. I was so happy for her. And like you close your eyes, you take a deep breath, and you're like, look, good for Naomi. Good for Naomi. I'm happy for her, and it's really, really cool for her. But to answer you, like that was like my in the moment reaction. It was a very complicated thing that I was dealing with because I'm watching. I love wrestling, but like I don't watch matches these days and frequently feel that feeling of like, oh my God, this is like capturing my spirit. You know what I mean? And this is one of the few
Yeah.
matches that did for me. And so when you're in that mode, it's 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 I don't want like my to be pulled out of the water yet. You know what I mean? And it felt like I kind of was like slightly prematurely, but that doesn't take away from Naomi or how much I support her or how happy I am for her for winning the Money in the Bank. And I'm really, really excited for her. And I still thought it was a great close to a show that I was really, really happy with.
For sure.
Yeah. Elsewhere on this card, though, the opener was a triple threat match for the IC title, and it was Becky Lynch, it was Lyra, and it was Bayley. And I've been a big fan of this Becky Lynch Intercontinental stuff. Becky and Lyra's matches have been fucking badass, and they've been very un-WWE in the sense that it's just these gritty, physical matches rooted in all the fundamental principles of pro wrestling. And the second match is a killer sequel to the first, and even better than the first, more direct, more focused. And the big strength of those matches have been the physicality. And in triple threat matches, usually they're built around, you know, the cool, quirky combination spots is typically what triple threats are built on. Nevertheless, I went into this and I wonder, like, are they going to be able to capture that kind of like urgent, desperate, sporting tone of those singles matches? And would they be able to pull that off in a three-way where they're going to be doing a lot of like sequences and stuff? And the answer is they can. Exploders on the barricade and all kinds of cool physical things on the outside, you know, manhandle slams, everything in between. Lyra was the glue of this thing. Her physicality and her work is great. And Becky's just a smart worker and a passionate worker and the emotional core of the match. Atlanta was really into Becky. Sorry, Bayley. And Becky is just her mind for this is top tier. It's top tier. I watched this back because I was half watching the first time, but this is a killer match, and it was just nice to see ladies get time and work their asses off and be rewarded by an enthusiastic crowd that was just really up for the whole thing. So I was a big fan of this one. What did you think of this one, Sam?
Yeah, I thought the same. Like you said, Bayley was super over with this crowd, which I'm happy about. I thought Bayley brought a lot of good energy to this. She had a lot of exchanges with Becky, and you could just really just see their chemistry over the years. And as far as Lyra goes, like when you just kind of zoom out and look at Lyra over the past few months to like a year, like when you like prior to Mania, I feel like Mania is like kind of the demarcation where, but like Lyra pre-Mania and post-Mania are just like two different beasts. Like she was good in my opinion, and she was really doing her thing in the women's division on Raw, but like coming out of that of Mania and entering this feud with Becky, like she's so much better off for it. And like it's to where like she's in this moment where she's with these two just great wrestlers, or two legends pretty much in this WWE women's division over the past decade. And it's like you don't question her being in this spot like at all. Like you don't question like she just feels very natural in this role. And I think her work with Becky over the past 3 months or so really has served her well, and I'm very happy for Lyra in the present and for her future prospects here in WWE. But this match as a whole, it was really good. I like the finish that they did. Becky is just like, I mean, obviously like
creative,
just very creative. Very nice finish, and you know, people could say what they want about Becky, calling her Becky Hogan, but it's like that's all hogwash, bro. Like when you just watch her wrestle, just watch the charisma, just the little things that she does. Like I don't understand how anybody could hate her or her success, or hate the fact that she wins so much or she's booked to win so much. It's like all that Becky Hogan internet stuff. It's hogwash, man. Like she's great at this shit, man.
She's one of the best American women's wrestlers in the world. I think like undisputedly. You know, you said she's Irish.
She's Irish.
Sure.
I mean, maybe she is American now. I don't know. She might have her.
You know what I mean, though. I mean, like wrestles primarily in.
I know.
What else stood out to you on this undercard? Because like the thing is, going into the show, I knew those two were going to be the great matches on the show. But what stood out to you like from the rest?
Uh, I I I, I want to touch on the tag match a little.
Go for it.
Um, I'm very happy for Charlotte that she got, because like when I think of the tag match, I just think of Charlotte um having just such a great crowd reaction. Like that had to be the biggest reaction Charlotte has received in years. Like like we all know, it's very well documented Charlotte's relationship with the WWE audience. So for her in this moment, um, to get that crowd reaction that she got a super big hot tag from Alexa,
Mm.
and just this Alexa pairing that they've done has just been a really big hit and kind of rehabilitating Charlotte's image to the WWE audience. Um, I feel like people didn't realize how great she is. I mean, I get it because for a while Charlotte can kind of, you know, kind of drag on you after a while. But
Mm.
this new version that we have with her with Alexa, I think it's a really nice, little unexpected pairing of two vets that have been here for like a decade plus in WWE. Uh, and I feel like also, I read her Players Tribune article last week, and if you haven't read that, I implore you to read it. I feel like it's a really good read that
Mm.
really humanizes Charlotte. Not that it should take a big article like that for her to humanize a wrestler, but it is what it is. But I think for me at least, it's helped me look at Charlotte in a very different way and just really appreciate who she is and what she has done and continues to do in this WWE Women's division. So I'm very happy for Charlotte that she got a nice little moment here at Evolution in that tag match. But aside from that, you know, I think that match they did their stuff. It was a tag match. It was a 4-way tag match. They all got their stuff in.
Mm.
Um, Shout out Soruka. I like Soruka a lot. So I'm glad that she also got this platform. Um, as far as the rest of the undercard,
Mm.
going into Tiffany and Trish, I don't know what you thought of the match. Going into it, I did not expect anything because I'm not a Trish Stratus guy. Like I didn't really grow up with her, and I don't like she retired what '06. That was before I started watching WWE, so I've never been a big Trish Stratus guy. But going when the match happened, and it was just a very nice 10-minute sprint where they're just doing stuff very physical. Tiffany took a big back bump onto the outside. Trish Stratus, I did not expect her to just. You gotta give credit where it's due. Like the ability to just be kind of pretty much fully retired for like 2 decades and just come off the bench and get your stuff in a way that's very positive. Uh, I did not really expect that. I know that Trish is good, obviously, but the match was much better than I thought it would be. So that was a
Bro,
cool, nice undercard match.
bro, the thing about that match is, like you said, first of all, the build was like non-existent, and the segments were fucking terrible. And Trish
Yeah, but
Stratus,
yeah, the build to this show in general was just not
it was
not good.
bad.
It
Bro,
was
here's
not.
the thing. Here's the thing about Trish. Like, respectfully, she's someone that the crowd like politely cheers for these days, rather than somebody that people are clamoring to see wrestle anymore. And so when when they booked this match, like a lot of people were like, I guess, you know what I mean? And I remember my thought at the time was on a 7-match show, it's fine as an undercard thing, but I didn't expect it to be anything blow away. Bro, they just fucking went for it. And they were working at such a pace where like it's just big move, 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 finish. I'm like, is this the fucking G1? Like, what's bro?
Yeah, it was a sprint.
At one point, Trish Stratus does an end of heartache, Roderick Strong style.
Shout out,
I was like, she's watching Roddy tapes. What's happening? And
Big
Trish is
Roddy.
right there with her. They're just doing moves on each other and shit. There's no rest spots, and then it just ends in like 7 minutes. And I'm like, more of this. Yes. Yes. Give me undercard matches where people just kind of go for it. Because here's the thing, folks. Here's the open secret about wrestling, chat. A lot of matches have filler. A lot of those 13, 15-minute matches are bloated. They get to the good stuff at minute 6, 7, and then they do their thing. You could literally just cut out that whole beginning portion and get right to the magic. Not every time. I understand sometimes in wrestling, you got to do your perfunctory stuff, especially in big matches. But fuck me, dude. Give me more of these undercard matches where they just kind of go for it. And here's the thing. I have a number of issues with Tiffany Stratton, with her presentation, with her promos, with her angles, with other aspects that I won't get into right now. But one of the things I don't have a problem with is her actual wrestling. This lady, and nevertheless, her her wrestling is on point. It's on point. And they brought the sizzle and the steak here in a very lean package. So I was into that. Going back to the tag match that you brought up, I was really happy with this. It was a really fun spot fest match. Everybody got their stuff in. Asuka is sharp. She looks really fucking sharp right now. And I'm very happy with that. And she has an enthusiasm in her work. Kyrie looked good. Raquel did a better job of working big. Roxanne is a fucking mini ring general. But I want to spotlight Alexa Bliss, and not even in a meme way. I want to say something, Sandman. People acted like this woman was without value when she was negotiating a new contract with WWE, and she wanted big time 7-figure money. People were like, what the fuck? This division has Stephanie, and it has Jordan, and it has, whoever big name you want to name, right? What's the point in having Alexa Bliss in 2025? But here's the thing, folks. People forget that WWE does television, and they have a lot of hours of TV to fill. And Alexa Bliss has been doing this for a long fucking time. And here's the thing. Can she work a 20-minute main event the way Io Sky can? Absolutely not. Never has been able to do that. Never will. But does she have value to the product? Fucking yes. This lady can talk. She has a good sense of playing to the audience and working like a star and carrying herself like she matters. And here's the thing, folks. When you're in the undercard and you're not a title holder, the big thing is projecting to the audience that you fucking matter. Because if you matter and they feel that you matter, they're going to be into your shit. And so if you've noticed, Alexa Bliss has not gone out there at any point in this return to silence. That doesn't happen. And beyond that, she's charming and knows how to humanize anybody she's involved with. Her pre-tapes with Charlotte, which they haven't even scratched the surface. They do short pre-tapes every week. But this whole Allies of Convenience storyline that they're doing is humanized Charlotte. Somebody who has struggled to connect with people. Somebody who, again, folks, she came into this year not in a mental state where she could even play heel. But the WWE audience, the relationship that they have with her is what they have. They're tired of her being the pushed person. And that's the only context she's ever been presented in. The queen that wins titles and wins rumbles and wins ladder matches, that's the only Charlotte that the fans have known. And so they got tired of seeing that. But Charlotte also doesn't want to be a heel. And so Alexa Bliss has taken her now to this promised land. We've barely gotten started with this thing. And look at how the fucking reaction. We want Charlotte chance, the hot tag, the fire for it. Alexa Bliss got a great hot tag. That was a very, very, very effective piece of business as a match, while also being a fun spot fest match. So those two undercard matches that you noted, that the tag and the Tiffany match, those were the big standouts in the undercard, in my opinion. I want to also shout out Jordan Grace. I'm a big fan of Jordan. She got a good reaction in Atlanta. Atlanta's an awesome fucking crowd. I thought her match with JC Jane was a good match. I expected it to be a good match. It was a good match. Mariah May made the heel turn. Michael Cole fucking did a terrible job of selling it because he didn't know it was a heel turn. He was very off last night. I don't know if it's just a Pat McAfee rubbing off on him, but he was off. But nevertheless, really, really fun undercard.
JC Jane.
Shout out to JC. Shout out to JC.
That was the most physical match on the show. They were just hitting. I think so. Yeah, I do.
They went for it. Also. The other deal I want to make note of, because again, opener, main event, excellent matches. The match that we named, really good. I didn't love Jade Naomi, but it wasn't bad either. Hilariously, on this card, it was like the weakest non-battle royal match, and it was like totally like solid and perfunctory. I don't love WWE toy set plunder matches where it's just kind of setting up a toy and putting someone through the toy. Like that's kind of how those matches feel to me. And I feel like there's a physical chemistry when these ladies brawl in their angles that I wish they could have channeled more. I wish it was more just fighting around the place the way they did on Saturday Night's Main Event, and less like, now I set up the table. Now I get the chair. Now I place the chair in this position and then put you through it. I just don't like those types of matches in WWE. That's just my personal.
You're not a fan of the chicken wing face buster off the middle rope through the Slim Jim table?
Yeah, like, look. Not my thing. You know what I mean? But they worked hard and it wasn't bad at all. But I mean, top to bottom, dude, 7 matches, all action, passionate ladies with passionate performances, going out there, busting their fucking asses, and a fucking special main event with Io Sky, reminding everybody that she's one of the best in the world. And Rhea Ripley reminding people that, folks, I'm not that far behind, and I'm also fucking great. And when you name the great wrestlers in America from the women's division, put my name in that fucking conversation. I was so happy for Rhea to have a match that good. And I thought the moment at the end where they were crying and hugging each other to cap off this event was really moving. This was the most charming WWE show I've seen in a long time. And it was sincerely good. And it was good off of just being a great wrestling show. It wasn't reliant on the celebrities. It wasn't reliant on the aura and the hype moments and the cutscenes. And I'm not saying that those things don't have a place in wrestling, let alone WWE. But it was just refreshing to watch a good wrestling show with 7 matches with hierarchy. There were undercard matches, there were main event matches, there were everything in between. And the variety was just nice to see, and the talent fucking busted their asses. And so because of all of that, I give Evolution 2 thumbs up. What do you, Sandman? What say you?
I don't like how you're trying to just blow past the presence of Tatum Paxley on this show.
Oh my God, Chad! I gotta say, Sandman, for some reason, he is a big Tatum Paxley.
What does that mean? For some reason,
look, man, that's your domain. It's not my domain. She got eliminated very quickly in the Battle Royal. A Battle Royal that I do want to make note of. Lola Vice looked very good in that match. Nikki Bella did her thing. We got some Nikki Sawa action with her and Julia, and also Lash Legend was in the final 2 with Stephanie Vaquer, and Lash did a great job. But
can we get Julia out the Zelina Vega vortex?
you're speaking to you're preaching to the choir, man. I
respect to Zelina, but like,
right.
When you look at the women's mid card belt on Raw compared to SmackDown, it's like,
it's diabolical on SmackDown. It's diabolical.
Triple H does this really dumb thing where like he loads the SmackDown tag division and then makes the Raw tag division weak, but then the SmackDown women's division is much weaker than the Raw's women. It's just, I don't know. It's very silly.
I would put Lola Vice and Jada Parker on SmackDown right now. Right now.
What about Big Lash? She got a shout out to Lash Legend. She got eliminated Nikki, got the final 2. I mean,
yeah, she's awesome.
Seems like they like her. And when you watch the Battle Royal, it just became so apparent to me. Like, obviously she's big, but like when she's standing amongst like 20 other women, I'm like, bro, Lash Legend is fucking huge compared to everybody else. And right. I don't know, but other than Nia, they have a lot of huge women. So
big-time women, and she can move out there, dude. People shat on her when she was bad in her first year, and it was like, bro, you're watching her very first wrestling matches like on broadcast on television. But I thought Lash did a great job, and I thought the ladies did a great job, man. It's really moving to watch like high-end women's wrestling, and it's moving to see them get an opportunity, man. Like, this should really just be the norm. Like, just them getting the spotlight, the time. Quite frankly, they are WWE's best wrestlers collectively. I say that happily, comfortably, and without fear. And I don't give a shit what anybody says to me. Yes, Sami Zayn is excellent. Yes, Gunther is excellent. Cody Rhodes is the right top guy for the company. Randy Orton's a great veteran. There are very good wrestlers in the men's division. But I think collectively, especially when it comes to output, what they're actually producing on the floor, not what they've been before, not their legacies, not their careers. Right now in 2025, stat sheet, the ladies are putting the points on the board. Bottom line.
What you clapping over there?
I was clapping on my knees. I promise.
Did you know that Lash Legend has set the NCAA tournament record in a 2016 game with 27 rebounds?
We get boards out here, bro. We get fucking rebounds. Sandman, are you sticking around or are you about to depart us, brother?
What does that mean? That sounds ominous.
No, you're not dying, but are you sticking around for the super chats and the remainder of this podcast, or are you
Monty taking me out back?
That's up for him to say. You let me know, because I'm about to get into the super chats here.
Fuck Chelsea.
All right.
Football club, not Chelsea Green. But you got a lot of super chats.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever you got to do. I'll be probably backstage, but
All right. If you ever want to come back up to say anything, you let me know. Folks, we're going to move to the second half of this podcast. And before we do, I want to bring in my next special guest.
Yeah,
folks.
And a hot tag. I'm out.
Sandman's tagging in for Anna. Bang! Anna's in the building. Talk to
Hello.
us. What's going on, Anna?
I'm good. Guys, before you accept being a bridesmaid, just consider some things, That's all that I have to say.
Right. How you feeling?
But I mean, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, we won, Ibu.
Yes,
we are
did.
up.
Yes,
we are back.
Absolutely.
More than we have ever been. We have never been this back before.
100%.
The song is back.
Yeah.
The title is back in good hands.
100%.
Everything is aligning. The good people won in the end. Hangman FC.
Yeah.
Today's a party. Wait, I have some wine. Where's my drink?
Oh, we're drinking. We're drinking today. Okay.
We're celebrating.
Absolutely. Anna is getting the wine out, folks. It is a celebratory, exciting, happy, and joyous occasion. There we go, folks.
This is for you, Hangman.
Absolutely. This is a worldwide moment. We're popping bottles, everybody. Hangman Page is our world heavyweight champion.
Oof.
Talk to me, Anna.
Oh, yeah. What can I even say?
What can you say?
What can I say?
Let's get some wine emojis in the chat, everybody. She drank that shit out the bottle, folks. Could you, man? We ended up getting drunk Anna on stream, just fucking saying insane shit, getting me canceled. Wouldn't be.
Get a drink right now, Ibu. We have to.
No, I'm not taking the risk, but folks, it is a.
I am. It's a good time. It's a good time. You have no idea. I was watching. First of all, amazing time for the pay-per-view to start. It was 3 a.m. For me, it was over. Amazing. Beautiful. Usually 3 a.m. we're only like second match.
Right.
And at the end, I was so locked in. And then Hangman's entrance hit. The song was back. For me, one of my favorite wrestling songs of all time, personally.
Mm-hmm.
The song was back. The scream that I scram.
The scream that I scram. Oh my god!
It was such a special moment. Like, I was so locked in. I already had tears in my eyes just with the theme song. That's the power of Hangman Adam Page. That is my fucking world champion. And the match, we knew that the match was gonna be good. It's one of those matches that you just have such a high ceiling and you have such high expectations. And like, also one of those things, we knew he was gonna win, but there's always the fear, right? The fear that they're gonna do like something wrong, or they're gonna make the wrong decision. And they didn't. They knew what they had to do, and they did the right thing. And the Death Riders, I've been a very big Death Rider complainer. I've been a very big Death Riders hater for the past months. They did their job. John Moxley,
no, they absolutely
you're still the fucking ace. Like, I don't know what to say, Like, the final, I feel like so many people are talking about it on Twitter. There's nothing I can say about this match that hasn't been said 1,000 times at this point. But the tap out was so perfect. Like, the desperation, like when he realized, like, oh my god, this is it. Like, the whole facade breaking down. It really reminded me of when Gunther, he tapped out for Dragunov.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that match in NXT when Dragunov was like choking him and he just lifts him, and then Gunther loses all his like big tough guy facade and he immediately goes like completely panicked. For me, it was the same energy, and I just love to see when characters that are known for being rough and tough and like the bad guys just completely break that down. And Moxley did that so well. Like, every interference was great. Fucking Brian with the Blue Panther mask, just that's my goal for real. Ospreay being just taken out on a stretcher, Swerve helping Hangman. Like, they murder my man, poor guy. Jesus. I mean, he deserves vacation. But like, everything was really well done. Even Darby coming back like from the ceiling, like everything, was great. Like, I have nothing to say. It felt like going into it, we knew it was one of the most important matches in AEW's history. And they stuck the landing in every single turn. The match was great. Interferences were great. The storyline was great. The ending was perfect.
Yeah.
There's nothing to say about it. We're drinking more tonight, guys.
Absolutely.
This is for you, Hangman.
We be popping bottles. folks. It is a. Anna's gonna finish that whole shit. I'm telling you.
I will. That's the goal. And I have to wake up because at 10 a.m. I have to do my bridesmaid's duty.
All I ask, Anna, just don't get me canceled, please. Stay away
It's
from
more
the
likely
band.
that I got myself.
Stay away from the band names. Stay away from any unsavory language. Just please don't get me in trouble. We have 90 minutes to go. We got this. Anna, did you watch All-In real time?
From the mid part, yes. From the first half, I was bridesmaid duty,
Right.
so I didn't. But like I started watching it live. Oh, when even was it? It was right after the men's gauntlet was done.
Okay, so the Young Buck match.
Because when yeah. But like also not right from the beginning when I did. Like now I watched back, the other matches and that Young Bucks match. Like, do I need to say anything? Best wrestlers, like some of the best wrestlers in the world in the ring, best tag team in history. What can I say? The match was fucking phenomenal. But when I started watching, the entrances were done. We're like kind of a bit halfway, I think 10 minutes into the match. Then from that point on, I watched it live.
That's awesome, and you're lucky you missed the spooky portions of the show because a couple.
Yeah, I watched it back, but I know like that 2.0 was clicking.
Listen, those first 2 hours, I was a little nervous. I was like, what's going on here, man? What's happening? But what was your favorite match on the show outside of the main event?
I think the tag match or the women. Oh no, Mercedes and Tony was just. The tag match was phenomenal. The women's gauntlet was amazing. Mercedes and Tony was just one of the best AEW women's matches of all time.
Yeah.
One of the best matches of the year. I mean, Omega Okada was more the emotion of it. I feel like in ring, of course, he wasn't the same level that we saw from them before. But it was still just the moment, them like facing each other again. It was just my heart. But I'm very divided between Mercedes and Tony and the tag match. But I think I would still put Mercedes and Tony over because of the story of it. Like the whole emotion, also because I was so surprised when Tony won.
Yeah, I was very shocked. Yeah. I expected Okada. I literally told you guys on Monday that Okada was going to just beat the shit out of Kenny Omega. That didn't surprise me. When Mercedes lost, I was like, really? So, yeah, man, that was insane. That was insane. I guess that you would think in theory that would put to rest all the Mercedes's creative control like stuff. Like you would think that would like now finally die off. But we shall see. Anna, it's good to have you. It's good to have you coming off of All-In. This is a great time. It was a great weekend. Did you catch Bandito Takeshita or no?
No. Guys, I just saw someone asking in the chat, how long is the wedding? Guys, do you understand that it's not just for the wedding day that you're busy? I've been doing crafts. I've been doing decorations. I've been cooking. I've been like baking.
Oh shit! What were you making?
We're doing things.
All right.
For food for 25 people.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like a lot of things. I'm doing a pasta salad tomorrow, or also the wedding cake tomorrow. Doing potato salad, or doing chicken thighs, or doing meatballs, falafels. Yeah.
That is a lot, Anna.
I mean, if it's best for me for the poor bride, like it's the DIY. We've been doing a lot of things. We painted candles. We did a curtain. We did like, guys.
This needs a vlog. To be honest. You know what I mean? I'd be fucking exhausted. I wouldn't do the show, folks. We're getting to the end of that bottle. I'm telling you, she's gonna finish it. I'm telling you, we need like a graphic.
I will. Because honestly, but also, okay, I'll be honest, right? This is a 1 liter bottle of rosé. It was €5, so it's not good.
Cups full of rosé. Go ahead.
When I started drinking, it was here.
Yeah.
We have an hour and a half, Abel.
We got an hour and a half. Did your friend pay at all? Like, what's like?
No, why would she?
I mean, yeah, I know, but like, my gosh, you are saving her a lot of money. Yeah.
That's just like a good friend.
True. Yeah. Good friend. Yeah. I guess. Now, look, you're a sweetheart, and you're doing the right thing for your friend, and you put a lot of work in it. And speaking of a lot of work, you guys in the super chats are going off today, folks. We're gonna read them. It's me. It's Anna. She's gonna drunk read your super chats, or tipsy read your super chats.
I'm already feeling a bit. The chuggers were not a good idea.
In an hour.
I'll read it.
In an hour.
Do not try to catch me. If anyone writes words that I'm not supposed to say,
don't do that, please.
Please don't do that.
If I see it ahead of time, I'm just gonna scream over.
If I am tipsy, if I am drunk, words are just words. English is not my first language. It doesn't connect in my head.
Oh my god!
Please do not try to catch me.
Let's give this a shot, folks. What did you think of All-In, of Evolution, of everything? What did you think of the weekend? What are your questions? Let's take it away. And before we fully take it away, I do got to say, Anna, and the chat can back me up here. You should watch Evolution. That show is fucking incredible.
I know. I was so surprised when I woke up and I started seeing everyone on the timeline saying it was one of the best shows of the year. I mean, I'm not surprised because like the women, like we know they are talented. They just don't get the good booking, but we know that they can go. And when they feel, especially the motivation, they deliver like crazy to show out. And the card wasn't bad, Yeah. It was just the booking was horrid, but the card itself wasn't bad. So, I was
during EO's match, all over my timeline, people were just reading "fuck Triple H." It was so funny. And I'll be honest, I spoke to a couple people who worked this show, a couple people that were on this card, and the vibe backstage was basically like, whether deserved or not, the energy was basically a bunch of pissed off ladies that just wanted to get their like frustration out in the ring and like really show that like they're the best wrestlers in the company. Basically, was the energy. There's a lot of celebration when they were coming back to the current, a lot of high fives. They thought they fucking rocked the show, and their energy, like most of them, was like, I dare them to not do this shit next year. So very happy for them, and you should absolutely.
Hell yeah. I will for sure, especially the EO match. I mean,
it was incredible. It was incredible.
EO is just phenomenal in any way, shape, or form, and everyone said that it was definitely one of the best matches of the year for WWE. So I'll be sure I'll catch up on that.
King Tristan said Loki legend scoops. Wow, boo boo. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Are y'all accusing Natty of just setting the narrative in my DM? Come on, guys. And LS says, go ahead.
No, I was Natty and Rhea. He's just trying to flex, guys. It's okay.
I'm not. I'm not. I heard from a couple times on the show, and
couple of talents. I saw that Tiffany did the end of Heartache. That's so beast.
Yes, Anna.
I just saw the video. I was like,
Anna, for some reason, Tiffany and Trish had like a 7-minute moves match, or they're just doing bombs on each other. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like just I don't know. Awesome show. Definitely should check it out. Go ahead, Anna. Let's start with these super chats. Let's see what we got from the WrestlePurists audience.
Oh, damn. Villa 323, $50. Thank you so much. You sponsored so many more wines for me. Totally random. This weekend has been shit for me. A big thank you to you guys here at WrestlePurists and Selfmade. Kind of crazy how just listening to a bunch of somewhat crazy people talking about wrestling can make someone's day better. Much thanks. Thank you so much. This makes me so happy, and I'm just happy to know that this content and just us talking about wrestling and being stupid just helps someone some way. That's insane to me, but I'm happy that it helped make your week better. Yeah.
Villa, really, really, really appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. You're too kind, honestly. And the fact that we could provide you with fun distraction and just amusement and entertainment, it's an honor, and I appreciate you for supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you, Vernacular 999. Thank you. Generation Weekend of Grabs that showcase why it's important for variety, especially in the US wrestling. Amazing main event for All-In, and the women showcasing why they're the best WWE has to offer.
Bottom fucking line. The women own the weekend, and if you ask me, Supercard of Honor, not going to get talked about a lot, but there was a 4-way on that show. It was Yuka Sakazaki, Mina Shirakawa, Persephone, and was Yuka,
Miyu Yamashita.
and Miyu Yamashita. Yeah, that was awesome. That match was fucking awesome. And the ladies showed. I've noticed with Joshi wrestlers, Anna, and with luchadors, they know how to get themselves over in front of audiences that have never seen them, because they're so self-secure, and they know who they are, and they can tell you everything you need to know about them in one match, you know. And so even if you've never seen Miyu or Mina or Yuka, you know exactly what you got in front of you when they're wrestling. And so they were so awesome on that show. And Persephone was not far behind. So charismatic. Awesome four-way match. And then we got Thunder Rosa and Athena, which was a good match. Athena is excellent. And then we got the fucking women's casino gauntlet, which I thought was better than the men's. It was fucking awesome.
For sure.
Yeah, way better than the men's. Worked their ass off.
Shuri.
And then Anna. But wait, there's more. Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm fucking tearing the goddamn house down. And then that wasn't it either, because after WWE stunk it up with Saturday Night's Main Event, and yes, I'm telling you right now, that show fucking stunk. But the next night on Evolution, fucking Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, Bailey tearing it up, Io and Rhea tearing it the fuck up. 9 point whatever the fuck on cage match, deserved score. If you lower it, I'm gonna find you and attack you. Fucking Trish Stratus is 50 and said it's time to start mothering up in this motherfucker. Started mothering all over the fucking place. JC Jane and Jordan Grace, the Kabuki Warriors, Roxanne, fucking Charlotte Flair after 70 knee surgeries, going out there being a beast. Alexa Bliss is like, nigga, I can take years off. I can have maternity leave. I can fucking smoke on the clock and not give a shit. But when it's time, when the bell rings, do my thing. Everybody fucking killed it. This weekend, outside of Hangman Page, this weekend belonged to the ladies. It did. Yeah. It belonged to the fucking ladies. So shout out to all of them.
Shout out to women. This is for you, women.
Anna's the friend at the function. She's like, I'll drink to that. It's like a guy opening a bag of like, what?
We're getting there.
Go for it. He's the scale. Let's go for it.
The scale is $9.99. The Saturday Night Main Event was possibly the worst non-TV event WWE have run all year. Nothing of value besides debatably Gunther and Goldberg. That's crazy. Was happy to see Evolution was 100 times better. Glad AEW fans escaped the rule of mocks.
Thank you, Steve. Saturday Night's Main Event was a mess. So Anna, Seth Rollins got injured in a match in LA Night.
I saw. That's just
what
that just throws a wrench in like basically 90% of their booking right now.
Yes. Roman's probably like watching from his fucking private jet, like, guess I'm not working SummerSlam. Fuck, you know. The funniest part, Anna, is LA Knight was staring like, what the fuck? And then when they clearly tell him do a BFT and win the match, and he does his finisher, and he gets up and he's like, what the fuck, man? And he like, walks away like mad angry and shit. That was a mess. And then they didn't know what to do, so they just kind of like started wasting time. And then Goldberg had a match, and it went like 20 minutes, and it was like, okay, sure. But weirdly, like, so the match wasn't bad at all, honestly. Like, Gunther's like too good to have a bad match. But like, Anna, the funniest shit.
I mean, except to Jey Uso.
Sure. He chokes out Gunther. I mean, he chokes out Goldberg, right? The show ends. You're like, okay, I guess it's over. We're not going to get a goodbye speech by Goldberg. And then we come back on the air with 1 minute to go. And everybody's in the ring. And one of the people in the ring, Anna, was Josh Barnett, who's like John Moxley's trainer. So funny to see him. I was like, why is Josh Barnett?
The one from Bloodsport.
Yes. I was like, why is Josh Barnett here? So fucking funny. But Barnett's there. Goldberg's son, Gage Goldberg's there, and a bunch of other random people. And they're in the ring, and there's like 50 seconds left, and it says Lee Fitting, Paul Levesque. And he's like, and then this is all you hear, Anna. I want to thank everybody. You know, I didn't go out the way I wanted to Atlanta, but I just want to say. And then like the NBC logo comes up, and I'm like, what? Earlier in the show, Jelly Roll. Yeah, it's got cut off. I'm like, what the fuck? Earlier in the show,
that was definitely on purpose.
Right. Hunter does hate Goldberg, but nevertheless, Jelly Roll got claymored by Drew McIntyre. Get into it, lock in, I guess.
Poor Drew, man. Poor Drew. But this is the moment that I know he's just looking at a contract and thinking like, man, this was not worth it. This was not worth it.
he has the same exact bottle of rosé right now in his room. But nevertheless, the point is the show is a shit show. I saw a clip of Jimmy Uso doing a fucking corkscrew moonsault to the outside on a bunch of Tongans, and I was just like, "What's happening, man? You know, like what's going on?" But yeah, I don't even know what to really say about that. The weird things, Anna, I'll get into it now. So Dave Meltzer, Anna, I love Dave. He's so quirky. He just throws everyone off all the time. Anna, the injury happens, and Sean Ross Sapp is like, "This is a real injury. Best of luck to Seth." PW Insider's like, "This is a real injury. Best of luck to Seth." And then Alvarez goes, "All right, Dave. So Seth got hurt on at Saturday Night's Main Event, and hopefully he's all right." And Dave's like, "I heard about this injury a couple days ago." And he's like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, someone told me they're going to do an injury angle." And everyone's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's like I heard it's a work." I'm like, "What?" And then I'm thinking it's one of those, "Oh, Dave, you're so silly, Dave." And then today, Anna, John Pollock, who's an esteemed reporter, a lot of credibility, he goes, "I was told on Thursday that Seth Rollins will get an injury angle on this show that'll put him on crutches." And so now I'm like, what? And I asked,
why would they do that?
Because here's the thing, Anna. Tonight there's a gauntlet match. Winner gets Gunther at SummerSlam. Punk is in the gauntlet match. I could see them doing Punk and Gunther and making the audience think. Because here's the thing, Anna. If they booked that match before, people would think, "Oh, Seth is obviously going to fucking ruin it and cash in." But now if Seth is injured, people are going to go, "Oh, maybe Punk's just going to really beat Gunther." And then, psych, nigga, it's a work. Seth Rollins cashes in. So I could see that. But other than that, it's very strange. I asked people in WWE and people outside of WWE that know Seth, and I was like, "Hey, is this legit?" And they're like, "Yeah, no, Seth is legitimately injured." But
yeah, because if you see the video as well, you can see his knee like tweaking out.
Yeah. So I don't know anymore, and I'm just gonna wait and see. But
look, you just have to remember that Dave was the man that said that they took Shibata's brain out of his head.
He's a beast.
You
He's
know,
the best of all time.
Sometimes you just have to take stuff with a grain of salt from him.
I love you, Dave. I love you, Dave.
I saw he replied to you, now you're best friends. He said he was gonna tell you a story in private.
I was about to quote that with a joke tweet, but he wasn't gonna get it. I was gonna tweet that. You know that emoji of like a blushing face covering the mouth, like I was gonna do that. But I was
immediately gonna block you.
He's gonna either block me or be mad confused. So I'll leave that alone. But shout out to Dave, my buddy Dave Meltzer. And if this is a work, Paul Heyman, go fuck yourself. Nevertheless, thank you so much. Saturday Night's Main Event was a shit show. But shout out to the ladies. Commonwealth Cowboy, go ahead.
Commonwealth Cowboy 999. I'm biased, but generally can't think anyone deserves Wrestler of the Year over Hangman. Io and Goto are the only reasonable arguments. Io would be if she was wrestling
right.
for the past months. But Hangman, I think Mercedes is probably definitely up there.
That's what I would
also
say.
For me. Yeah.
So mine was Goto, but he's injured now. And so it's wide open, but Mercedes is who I lean towards. If Hangman has incredible title defenses to close this year, I think he wraps it up. Io easily would be in this conversation, but Paul Levesque doesn't like booking her to wrestle wrestling matches because he's a strange man and a strange booker. So that's kind of where I land on that. Thank you, Commonwealth Cowboy.
And we know the Hangman will definitely have amazing matches to close off the year. So
correct. Shout out to Bandito, who honestly is creeping up in this conversation.
I love Bandito. I was so happy. I still need to watch Bandito Takashita, but I was so happy seeing the conversation around Bandito because I've been a Bandito truther for years now.
Yeah.
Years. I watched a man wrestle in rooms with like 50 people. And I saw the vision. And now everyone's seeing the fucking vision. I'm so happy for him. He deserves the world. He's just amazing. He has been, for me, one of the best in the world for such a long time. But yeah, love Bandito. J-Will 999. This weekend reminded me why I'm a fan. Shout out to all the women in both companies. They went crazy and I carry in 2025. Keep giving them the ball. Yo FC and Monet FC. Even when we lose, we winning. Best in the world.
That's a bar. Thank you, J-Will. Yeah. Shout out to the Giants.
Thanks so much. And yeah. No, this is the year of the women for sure. Women and Hangman, like the only things. TB the Sage, 999. And Hangman is a bit of a woman if you think about it. You know, he's one of the girls. If Steph was the OG plan, does that mean a cash-in was happening regardless of who she was facing? Sort of got the feeling that no matter who it was, she wasn't eating a clean pin.
Let me see. If Io stuff was the OG band, does that mean blah 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 blah? I have no idea. I had not heard about this Naomi thing. To be honest with you, in all my conversations with WWE about the upcoming plans, I did not hear about the Naomi cash in on the Io Rhea match at all. So that kind of throws me off. I heard she was going to be a world champion months ago before she even won Money in the Bank. I got told in like March that she's going to win the world title this year. But I obviously just assumed it would be on SmackDown with like that whole situation. So this throws everything off. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Stephanie did win the Battle Royal. She is getting a title shot. So I'm curious how that plays out.
Yeah, because that was the part that really surprised me with Naomi's question. Because I mean, I could see Stephanie against Io, I could see Stephanie against Rhea, but Stephanie against Naomi is a match that I generally do not know which way it's gonna go. Because personally, Naomi should not lose her title immediately, and I think it's okay for Stephanie to not be world champ like right now. She's gonna get it eventually. But yeah, I think they just wanted to like the big swerve with Naomi cashing in the title that no one thought she was gonna cash in. And yeah, we'll see where that goes. I doubt they're gonna let her wrestle. So
because
Io wrestle.
She's a
Girl, they didn't let Io wrestle.
Right.
You know, like
and you know it's so backwards. A lot of UFC when she lost, they're like, let's go. Io's gonna wrestle on TV now. Let's go. It's fucking insane.
That's so real.
Yeah,
that's insane, but that's so real. But yeah, but no matter what, I think Stephanie and Naomi is gonna be a good match. So I'm just happy for Naomi. She really deserves this. Leo Fox, $10. Thank you. I know it gives Mojo credit for waking up Moxie, but I absolutely believe that Hobbs at Maximum Carnage was the first to do it, even if it lasted for a week. LMAO.
That was an early bright spot before the full-on turnaround of the Death Riders. But the bottom line is Hobbs is a part of the ops. And like I said, it was that group of men, Will Hobbs, Shibata, and Samoa Joe, that they were able to unlock a good version of the Death Riders that we just weren't seeing. So I give props to all of those guys. And Will Hobbs is among the people that I praise in this situation.
Yeah, it felt like when Tony had the match with Azumi, and then she remembered she was a good wrestler. You know?
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know, because people do not realize, people do not remember, because now Tony is fucking phenomenal. She's been one of the best in the world for like the past months, the past years, whatever. But when she first started with the gimmick, that shit was ass. The matches straight ass. They were 4 out of 10 max.
They were terrible.
They were horrible. And then she had the match with Azumi. That was a good match. And from then on, she just started having good matches. Like, you know, I felt like with the Death Riders was the same thing. They were being like, ass. The ops, okay. We see the vision. Like, sometimes you just need, like, real motherfuckers to wake you up, you know? Azumi, real as fuck. Samoa Joe, Hobbs, Shibata, real as fuck. They just wake you up.
I agree.
And they make you see the... They make you see the vision.
The key about it is what happens is they stumble into having a good match. And the key is when you do something like that, you have to take lessons for what were the ingredients that led to me producing this on this night, and how can I recreate that? And that's what we got with Toni Storm, because she brought back the physicality in her wrestling matches, which is always her strong suit, was hitting hard and being relentless in that type of way. It wasn't, the pantomime and all that type of stuff. So it's really cool to trace back those points for those wrestlers. Thank you so much to Leo.
Thank you,
That's
Leo.
A great point.
Give to Sage 99. The women's division is smoking the men's because they refuse to move the young guys up the card. 2000's Sean being the old man at the time, but still younger than today's main event, is a crazy realization.
Yeah, Anna, I did a lot of talk last night about how like WWE's top women's division is better than WWE's main event men, because it's a lot of just 40-year-old men who have just kind of been there, done that. And you've seen everything that they had to offer in a lot of those guys' cases. I pointed out yesterday, someone posted Shawn Michaels from 02, and he was already like the veteran of WWE by that point. And he was 37 at the time. And if that Shawn Michaels is on Raw right now, he'd be the youngest main eventer on Raw. Jimmy Uso is 39. CM Punk is 46. Seth Rollins is 39. Whoever you want to name, Drew McIntyre. John Cena is 46, 47. Drew McIntyre is 40. Damian Priest is like 42. LA Knight's like 42. It's a lot of older guys. And, this is not me being ageist, but what I'm saying is you see the results when people that are in their prime are being put at the forefront. And
Yep.
a lot of the older guys are still very good. Randy Orton's great. You know, Sami Zayn's phenomenal. But like, fuck, man, like the Andrades of the world and a lot of these other guys, Montez Ford, when are they going to get their moment? Why can't we give them that big time spotlight when they're in their athletic peak? You know, it's
exactly. It feels like they're just wasting their like prime, the bodies, you know, like prime, doing nothing. And then when they are like at the point that they cannot go as much or as well, then they're gonna get pushed. Like, who wants to see that? Like, let us see good matches.
I agree.
I swear to fucking God, I
just
cannot watch two men just like clobbering each other with shitty punches. Yes, CM Punk, that is directed at you. For fucking 20 minutes again. Like, let me see Carmelo doing something, you know?
Look at Io and Rhea and what they produced in the same system, by the way. They did a WWE main event. There's a ref bump. There's certain other things. But they did WWE's formula. And look at what they achieved in that format compared to, like, again, Randy and some of these other guys. I love Cody Rhodes to death. Y'all know I love Cody Rhodes. But, I mean, when was the last Cody Rhodes match as good as Io Rhea? I couldn't tell you. You know, and some of that is the dance partner, but it's just worth pointing out.
Yeah.
Anna, take the next super chat. I gotta mute for a second, but just do your best. Do your best, Miss Tipsy Anna, with the rest of this here. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, Monty, let's go. Black Yakuza 94, $10. Triple H is such a frustrating ass booker because he just established last night and WC to a lesser extent that if he wanted to, he could book all-timers. He chooses not to, and I don't get it. The thing is, he could book all-timers with women. He doesn't want to book women. I feel like that's a very simple equation there, you know? Yeah, because with men, when he wants to book good matches with men, he can. They do it. Are they better than the matches that women have? No. But they can definitely do it. I think it's just not a case of like the matches he can book and doesn't, is that the people that he can book but doesn't. So thank you so much, Black Yakuzu. Monty. J499, thank you. Month of appreciation for KO and Adonko. Hope they both have speedy recoveries and great comebacks. Yeah, man, that fucking sucks. Like, honestly, it really, really sucks. Adam Cole, since he went to AEW, I don't know if Triple H did some like voodoo or something. Like, I don't know what happened there. Because he just got so unlucky. The second he stepped into AEW, he had like a good first run, you know, when he was with the Super Click. That was like really fun stuff. But from then on, he just got so unlucky. He was like injury after injury. He had the story with MJF was nice, and then again another injury. And now with this one, that it's even, if you see the homages people are posting for him, like Gargano, Ciampa, even Sting posted something, you know. It's really concerning, and he's just such a good person, a nice person, and I hope that he can not even recover to the point that he can come back to the ring, but just to have like a good, healthy life. And yeah, just hope for the best for both of them. Like, they're great people, not just great wrestlers, but generally great people, which is very rare in the wrestling world. So
Everyone's talking about a super chat getting hogtied. I don't know what the chat is talking about. Folks, for some transparency, I'm dealing with a bit of a flood in my area. And so I'm trying to handle that because for some reason this has gotten a little bit into my room. But so I'm going to try to handle that and do that in the swiftest manner as possible. But thankfully, we have the reliable, safe hands of a totally coherent and totally sober Anna to drive us through.
yes.
So Anna, you got me for the next 5 minutes. I'm going to get some water out of my household.
Okay.
If I'm lucky, I can do it in 3. I'm going to get some water in my household. I believe in you, Anna. I trust you. You're reliable. You're safe. You're sober. You're totally in the right frame of mind right now. And I believe in you to handle these next couple super chats. Do your thing. I'm going to deal with this fucking flood.
Good luck, Ibu. I hope everything's okay. Let's keep going. Guys, now the wine is really looking like a bad idea. Yeah, eu trejo $2 and say the alphabet backwards. Oh shit, let me log the fuck in. Okay. Z X? No. Y X. Guys, I have to look into her. WV. I cannot do this. I cannot do this sober. I could not do this sober. Who does that? Who does that? I cannot do this sober. I would need to Google this. Wait, I was Googling the cage match alphabet backwards. Oh, there's a song by the Buzzy Beavers. I'm not gonna see that, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, backwards. CYXWV. Oh my god, these are letters that I never used in my life. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Who does that? Who does that? Oh my god. DB the stage 499. Get ready for this UFC super chat after that godly performance. When doesn't she have a godly performance? I swear to god, she is just a wrestling god. Period. UFC, we up. Even when we lose, we up. Guys, I have to read it. I cannot even read it right now. Let's go. I really appreciate that Monty is like trying to find good super chats. You know, all the aggressive ones Ibu can deal with. Let's just be nice to me, please. Thank you. Oh my god. You guys can send nicer super chats if you want as well. Recap the Chicago Cubs 499. It didn't come with Bulldog choke. It came with a buckshot. With champion again. Ibu get Hangman under her name. You're not FC. Yes, he is a fake one. He's a fake one. He should put the CM Punk FC there. Like, or backup Punk. Or backup Cody, whatever it is. He's not a real one, man. Like, he likes to pretend because, I had Hangman in my name before he was cool. Like, who cares? He was not believing in us. We believed. We won. Hell yeah. Let's go. My head is in the oven. Take it out. $4.99. Io, Rhea, Athena, Mercedes, Willow, Lyra, Becky, Tony, Vaquer, Bianca. Women run this business. We need a reverse gender pay gap. Maybe just pay them like equally. If you would pay wrestlers, okay, hear me out. If you would pay wrestlers by like their talent, right? By like the amount of matches with like good scores or something they have, by the amount of bangers they put on, how many men would be in the top 10 in WWE specifically? In AEW, we have some, Kenny, Osprey, like whatever. In WWE, how many men would be in the fucking top 10? Let's be so fucking for real here, huh? Something to think about. Let's keep going, Monty. Leo Fox, $5. Thank you. Gunter, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gunter, he's there. My man's up, top 3. Leo Fox, $5. Women's Casino Gauntlet was a dope showcase of talent. Completely upstaged the men. The men had Max Caster. The women had, like, Shuri. Yeah. Tony Mercedes was a fantastic match as well. Yes, just phenomenal match. Mercedes, I think it's time that we had the conversation that she's one of the best big match wrestlers of all time. I don't think that's like something like crazy controversial to say. People just decide to hate her, like no fucking reason. I mean, we know the reasons, but like stupid. But she's the best, one of the best big match wrestlers of all time. She always delivers. And since she found like her footing after the injury, she has not missed in a single match. If it was a small match, big match, doesn't matter. She is just a GOAT. North American women's wrestler GOAT. Like, I don't think it's even a competition at this point. Like, number 2 is far. Like, hell yeah. Let's keep going. DP the Sage 199. How much did those 2 months harm EO's Wrestler of the Year case? Quite a lot. I have to be very honest. I think for you to be the Wrestler of the Year, you have to wrestle. I don't know if that's a crazy thing to say, and that's not her fault. I think if they lock in with her, if she like goes back to having consistent matches every week, she can still get there because she's just fucking Io, and every match that she has is gonna be amazing. But if you're a champion and you do not wrestle for 2 months, that does affect your case, and not because even about her particularly, because you have other people in the meanwhile doing crazy things like Mercedes and Hangman, So it does affect it. I still think she's top 10. She's still up there. But yeah, have to be realistic here. But she's and very unfortunate. But yeah, if she was wrestling consistently, that would not be a competition. That's my goal right there. Let's keep going, Monty. When I'm reading, I'm not drinking, Monty. You know what to do. Deep in this stage 999. Rhea can be so much more than a dominant aura farmer. She herself wants to add layers. Let her. Book her that way. Yoskai, arguably best in the world, present her that way. Creative. Please be creative. Fuck. I felt every single word, DB. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rhea, people forget sometimes that she's actually a phenomenal wrestler because they did her character so much to just be like the aura farmer and like TikTok famous or like whatever, getting the gooners, that people forget that she actually can go and she's really good at her fucking job. And yeah, no, she's great, and I really like when she's able to showcase that. And it's crazy because she's been proving that, but still every time she has a good match, people are like, oh my god, Rhea's actually good. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But I'm very happy that people remember this again. And Io, not arguably best in the world. She is best in the world, but yeah, for sure they should present her that way. The creative, asking creatives to be creative with women, big ask. Big ask. But yeah. Mousefan 84 199. Hanger is best American wrestler of the 2020s, in my opinion. Honestly, let's think about this, huh? Who would be there? Like American. Ooh. Mercedes. Guys, the cap fell down. I cannot close the wine. Mercedes is there for sure, but match-wise, but with matches, storyline, character, everything together, I generally cannot see an American wrestler in this decade that deserves this, this title more than Hangman. He had the whole storyline with Kenny. People forget that was not too long ago even. The whole storyline with Kenny, the fucking phenomenal tag match with the Young Bucks and Kenny, that whole thing, the match with Kenny when he won the title, the series with Bryan, and now the whole series with Swerve, the whole story of his character breaking down, falling, becoming evil, then the redemption arc, this Mexican mock, it's just, who's at that level? Who's at that level? Best in the fucking world, my man Hangman.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You might be one of the best in the world because you, in the middle of disaster here, drunk out of your mind, handled the fort.
I'm not drunk.
Chat, how did Anna do? I literally, my room is flooding. My room is literally flooding.
Are you okay? Do you have water in your room? Did you take it out?
Yeah. I literally pulled out a water vacuum and vacuumed the water. So took care of that. Ian said Anna did very well. What did I miss? What have you been talking about?
So many things. Women, wrestling.
I believe in you. Well, someone said not the PS4. No, the PS4 is okay, everybody. The PS4 is okay. Big Fat Orange Cat said Anna's a professional. See, I knew you were Anna. I believed in you. I really believed in you.
Someone said that I was doing 2024 December Death Writers work. That's great.
Now where
that's just vile. That's vile.
Oh man. No, I appreciate you. I knew you were gonna hold it down. I got an emergency alert from the National Weather Service. A flash flood warning is in effect. This is a dangerous situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you're fleeing area subject. Yeah, Jesus Lord.
Are you guys okay?
I mean, I'm alive. Listen, folks, if y'all think a flood is gonna stop me from doing WrestlePurists Worldwide, you got another thing coming. I've done this show when I was sick. I've done this show with no AC, which was every show over the last month. And
I've been there.
You're right. I'll do this show where there's water on my feet. I literally turned around and I was like, "Oh, there's a giant puddle in my room. Where's that coming from?" Anna, take care of this. I just walked over to.
That's crazy. I mean, I hope everything is okay. I saw the storm in Washington a few days ago or something.
It's insane, but I'm locked in. Let's go right to the next super chat. And let's do this thing.
Alejandro01, $10. Whenever Sandman says on the show is an event, Kyoto reset, a moment in time. Bro pulls up, drops wisdom smoother than just at midnight, and leaves the mic glowing. You need to show this to him.
I'm gonna show him. It's so fun. They just decided to like orify my brother. It's really hilarious. It's really hilarious. I literally just told him like earlier. I was like, "Look, bro, I'm gonna have to do a lot of talking before Anna gets here halfway through. Can you just help me with Evolution?" And he was just like, "Do I get paid?" And I was like, "Well, no." And he's just like, "What?" I had to literally. He was like, "What is my incentive for doing this show?" I was like, "Just."
It's so real.
He was like, "I don't discuss wrestling." You know, and it was funny. He said to me, he's like, "I don't talk wrestling. I just consume it." I was like, "Just talk about it."
Ibu, I don't think people are aura, whatever your brother. I think he just has aura. I think that's simple.
So. You know, he ratioed me 3 times on Twitter.
Yeah, he ratioed you 3 times.
That was bullshit.
It's so cool. Like
absolute bullshit.
We're here doing this shit. We would be doing this if we got 1 super chat. He knows what to ask for, you know? Like he's real. He's real. So. Like I respect.
So. Thank you, Alejandro.
Thank you. Oh my god. The accent. Chi-Town Spurs, $10. Triple H's comment about equal time rather than women's only show rings hollow because if all things were truly equal, the women's division should be getting twice as much time as the men.
Yes, because Becky and Lyra and Io are better than, I'm not going to name names, but many people on that other side. Hunter said on the press scrum, basically, they were asking about Evolution, and he's basically saying that, like, we shouldn't need an Evolution show to create equality for the women on the main show, essentially. And I'm like, yeah, but have you watched your show? You know what I mean?
Like, you know that meme that like when Biden he used to tweet like, oh, we need to do this and that, and someone said like he tweets like he tweets like he's like, oh, who's the president? I need to have a talk with him. Like, motherfucker, you're the president. That's how Triple H talks. That's how Triple H talks at every press thing. He always talks like, damn, we need to find the booker of this place. We need to fix some stuff. Like, you are the booker.
It is your show. You make the cards for Raw and SmackDown. You could literally wake up. Shawn Michaels does it. You know, like Shawn Michaels puts 1 million women's matches. You can wake up and be like, yo, you know what? Today, Stephanie's working, Io's working, Roxanne's working. We're doing fucking like 2 men's matches.
You decide. Oh my god, where's the cap of this bottle? You decided, like literally, you decided. And the thing of him being like, oh yeah, we don't need a show for the women. You make your shows in a way that the show for the women is necessary for them to have time. If you don't want to book another show for the women, then give them fucking time. In SummerSlam, if you have 6 matches at SummerSlam, make 3 of them women matches. How about it?
Especially again, it's not even like he'd be doing it in a this is charity way. The women are your best wrestlers. It's not like look, for example, in AEW, right? A lot of their best wrestlers are the men. But like in WWE on their main roster, again, like a lot of their like top tier wrestlers are fucking women. So your cards should reflect that.
The thing is, after the women's gauntlet, I don't think you can say that anymore for AEW. But I do agree with that argument if we're talking about like 2021 AEW when you had fucking Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa at the top of the women's card. Then at that point, I understood if they didn't want to give women's matches on TV. I'm like, I don't want to see it, you know? Like, but now it's different story.
It's a very talented division. It's a very, very talented division at the moment. And I think these bookers should reflect that absolutely. So Hunter is doing a whole like, hey man, we don't need Evolution for equality. All right, then do it. Then you fucking show it on your main show, bro. Show it on your main show. So there you go.
Epic Department 1999. Thank you. Ibu, did you see the picture of Takumi Rohensare with the Crush Gals as Sareism? It feels like the perfect cap to a women-run weekend. Shout out Self-Made and God bless women's wrestling.
Yeah, I totally agree. I didn't see that picture. Someone should tag me in that. That sounds really, really cool. Shout out to the Crush Gals, an incredible, ahead of their time team. And what else?
Ibu?
What's up?
What do you know about the Las Cachorras Orientales?
Nothing.
I need to get you on that.
Put me on. Yeah, put me on. I'm down. I'm always open. Look, I'm always open to learn. You know what I mean? I'm always open to learn. But
you really don't know.
I barely heard what you said.
LCO, Las Cachorras Orientales.
No. What is that?
Etsukomita, Mima Shimoda. It was a tag team in like the 90s in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, they had a match. Wait, it's on YouTube. Like this cage match with Toyota and stuff. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. They're bleeding like left and right. It's insane. Las Cachorras Orientales.
Do I just not know this tag name? Let me look this up.
Biggest draws in Joshi history. Yeah. Mima Shimoda, man. Get in there. LCO versus, there's like a match on YouTube that is against like a Toyota and I forgot. But it's insane. It's like a cage match. I'll get you on that.
No, I have. See, okay. See, I knew if I looked. I'm familiar with these.
Oh
names.
no, it was with Tomoko Watanabe and Kurogito. Yeah.
I've watched these women wrestle before, but here's the thing about it. I've said this before. I try to avoid watching All Japan Women now because I'm like a lore freak, and so I refuse now when people send me links. I refuse to watch things unless I know the like every bit of context for what I'm watching. So now, like, I'll have like an All Japan Women show in front of me, and I'm like, I need to like see the history before I even get into this. So I try to avoid it, but I've watched these women wrestle before because I looked them up and I've seen a match or two before.
You need to get on that. Like you fully need to get on that.
Absolutely.
You have no idea how much you need to get on that.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, Miami Toyota and Toshiro Yamada versus LCO. Like it's not a cage match. The cage match is another one. But like they're bleeding, they're crazy. I will send you the link, guys. It's on YouTube for free.
Toshiro Yamada is fucking awesome. She also is like a fucking karate gi and shit. Thank you, Epic Department. Sam in the chat said, "Let the record show Sandman spotted the flood." He did. I can't lie. He came into my room, Anna, and he literally looked at me and like waved and like pointed behind me, and I turned around and I was like, "Oh, there's a giant puddle in my room." Oh, I didn't even fucking notice. So there you go. He saved my life.
See the aura, crazy. Then Viv 900 999. Naomi is a bad actress with a horrible fake evil laugh of not being very good once the bell rings. Wow. So naturally she catches it on EO. I struggle to name what would be Naomi's top 5 matches.
Not too much on Naomi. I don't like the
Yeah.
Listen, I don't love the gimmick that much, and I wish it was a little more understated. But with that said, I think what Naomi has is respect amongst her peers, time put into the business. And I do think over the course of her career, she's adjusted to how women's wrestling has evolved and kind of gone along with that. And people count her out a lot, dude, but she can go. I do think Naomi can go. I thought last year she was a very, very solid wrestler on the TV when she got out of the Blair Davenport feud. So with complete respect to Jade Cargill, I think we're going to see again what Naomi's made of now that she's done working with her and can work with some of the ladies on Raw. So we shall see. We'll reassess that and we shall see.
Yeah, not too much for Naomi. Lobby Warsaw, $10. Crazy idea, but move all the young dudes to SmackDown. Give Braun the title and have Melo, Ilya, Dragon, Dom, and Oba be the main event scene. Make all the young dudes into the new SmackDown 6. That would be fired.
I'm into anything that's a legitimate youth movement in this promotion, and that stands for New Japan and other places too.
Like we're done with the old dudes. Please, I would rather see a Braun, Melo, Ilya, like Dragon, like Oba led division over having to watch fucking Jay Uso on my screen. Like, please.
It's just
40-year-old man.
Just
holding us hostage and not even giving us good matches.
Like, the pace with which they elevate people is so slow. It's so slow. Even like Braun and Jacob, they're getting moved up, but like even that, it's like, let's go, man. Fuck. Like, God, why do we have to wait? Why does it take a year for a guy to be the guy? I don't know.
Yeah. You know, sometimes ageism is necessary. Like, because they do ageism with the women. Like, why can't you not do it with the men?
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
45, cut. Go off. Go retire.
with exceptions like Sheamus, but yeah.
Yeah, exceptions. If you wrestle good, then you can stay. But rare occasions. Chi-Town Spurs, $5. Kind of wild the Hangman Page has won the world title twice since Mikel Arteta won a major trophy. I do not understand the reference. I'm so sorry.
Mikel Arteta. Let's look this up. Oh, it's a football manager. My brother is going to be mad at me that I didn't know this reference. Listen, shout out to Hangman Page and shout out to all the football fans in the chat.
Which teams did he manage?
Let's see here. Google says he is a former Spanish footballer and current manager of the Premier League. Oh, sorry, the Premier League club Arsenal. Sorry. There you go.
Well, maybe not his fault that he hasn't won anything. Arsenal's kind of rough. Ryan G, 5 Canadian, thank you. Ibu, yesterday you listed Rhea Ripley as one of the best women's wrestlers in North America. Who are your current top 5 female North American wrestlers?
Why are you doing this to me? Because then I got to name somebody, and then I'm going to forget somebody, and then people are going to fucking tweet about my list. In no order.
American, huh? So, like, no Tony, no Becky?
No. I would just do it as they wrestle here. They wrestle here.
No. I think it's easier if you just do American.
You think so? But then, like,
because if you try to do international, then I'm sorry, Rhea Ripley is not top 5.
Yeah, I mean, if I did just like who wrestles in America, so like WWE, AEW, TNA, blah 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 blah. If I did that,
because Rhea is not American, also.
Right. So then,
that's a good point.
So I'm gonna do wrestles here. The liquor's kicking in, Anna, but
Rhea is not there. Rhea is not there.
I'm going with Io and Mercedes as my top 2. And then here's where it gets very difficult. Okay. Io and Mercedes. Willow and Bianca.
Becky over Rhea.
This is very hard. Because it's like, how do you rank Athena, Chris Statlander, Becky, Stephanie Vaquer? How do you rank that? Like, I don't know how to fucking rank that. You know what I mean? I really don't know.
I'm just saying that list, I would say Rhea top 10.
I think Rhea's top 10. I think number 5. I think I'm gonna put Becky. Jesus.
There's Tony
Athena,
Chris, Willow, like
Tony and Tony and Becky have. They are stars that know how to wrestle like stars and get like have hot big matches on the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Lyra's work is great. I wouldn't put Rhea top 5, but I do think Rhea's like really good. Again, like Statlander's in the conversation. Athena's in the conversation. Stephanie Vaquer is in the conversation. Who am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anybody?
Willow.
I said Willow. Willow's in my top. She's my top. Yeah.
Yeah, Willow's definitely there.
So there you go.
I love women.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone said Nia. Let's not get too crazy here.
Come on, man.
Let's not get too crazy here.
Come on.
My God. J499. Both the big 2 had pay-per-views of the year with the perfect endings. Happy for Hanger and Naomi. Side note, a super chat from your ex is insane.
Yeah, today I revealed that one of my exes, we broke no contact because she sent me a super chat on WrestlePurists stream. So here's what makes this even funnier, Anna. This person, this is gonna sound insane. So number one, this person didn't even know I liked wrestling. At least I never expressed this to this person.
She was stalking.
That's what I'm saying, Anna. We broke up 6 years ago, 6.5 years ago, maybe. And she just found me on YouTube, which meant what probably happened was she probably spotted me on Twitter and then was lurking, and then I probably tweeted the link for a podcast and lurked in the thing. The funniest part is I remember spotting her in the live chat once, and I was like, that can't be her. And then I did my own digging, basically. I clicked the account. I was like, oh my God, wow, it's her. And she sent me a super chat. And it wasn't even me who read it. Like, I think maybe Monty read it or some shit. And it was just a generic super chat. And guess what, Anna? I just didn't say anything. I just said nothing. And You know, and I'm like, yeah. So
Do
anyway,
you remember?
no,
Do
I
you
don't
remember
know.
what she said?
It was like a generic WWE question.
That's insane behavior. But
Yeah.
then, like, after that, did you text her? And you're like, hey, what the fuck are you doing in my podcast?
But here's the funny thing. AO asked me, like, yo, did y'all speak in between the breakup and the super chat? It was like 2 conversations in between. And literally in both situations, I was unblocked on Facebook and reached out to. And the extent of the conversation was pretty much, no, I can't reveal this. This is YouTube. I'll tell you later. But the bottom line, it was very, very brief conversations that didn't go positively. And I just moved on with my life. And then there she is in the fucking WrestlePurists chat. And I'm like, what are you doing?
And is that the only time she did that?
Yeah, but I saw her in the live chat a couple more times. Yeah. Hilariously, one of the times it was like, you know, Ebu hates women's wrestling. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. That's so funny. It's so funny. Now I'm gonna imagine that everyone sending crazy things about Ebu are just your exes.
Literally, it was like, we know how Ebu feels about women's wrestling. I'm like,
that's insane. That's insane. I bet she was leading, like when she saw you were getting canceled, she was leading the group. She
it just,
was just making the tweets like this.
It was, I don't know if this will help anybody. It probably won't, but she was in the Raw review chats a couple times last year, chat. But that haven't seen her this year. So there you go.
That's insane. 6 years.
Yeah.
Just move on with your life.
I agree.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. As a woman, there's no dick in the world that's good. Like, 6 years, just move the fuck on. Like, well, I'm so sorry.
Listen, I do powerful things to people, but I understand.
No, you know? Ibu don't even try.
You know, I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't. Sometimes you got to hold back. You know, you don't know your own strength, and you got to just, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But Jay, thank you for the super chat, and we move on.
DB the Sage 499. Yeah.
DB the Sage 499.
Yes, Ibu, can you expand on your thoughts post-evolution? That this is a stream of conscious, underdeveloped thought, but gut feeling tweet.
Oh, bottom line was just kind of what I was saying here, man. Bandito's incredible. Will Ospreay's incredible. Hangman's incredible. WWE main eventers having 3.5-star matches isn't good enough anymore. It's just not. What good is good when people can now produce special? And so my whole thing was just WWE, until they can elevate the right men that can produce special, let the ladies that are special get those top spots.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Black Yakuza 94 and $5. I probably watched more wrestling this entire weekend than in my entire life, and I have no regrets. What a time to be alive.
I agree, Black Yakuza. It's a good time for pro wrestling.
Cheers for that.
E10 said this is not a wrestling podcast. Someone in the chat, Anna, predicted that someone was going to start pretending to be my ex in super chat.
For sure. For sure. It's going to be like the people that were doing the custodian, Brian Pimo Jr., Ricky Starks.
I saw earlier. I should point this out just for my own personal public. Just have it out there. Les is like, this is what you get for playing in the snow. I was not playing in the snow. I want to make it very clear. You know, I'm not Flipper from Jungle Fever. I just want to make that very, very clear. Nonetheless, thank you, Black Yakuza, for the super chat.
All right. Peyton, $5. After this weekend, I'm locking Hangman Monks as match of the year and Bandito as wrestler of the year for the first half of 25. Dub on fire right now. Great shows. They are.
Absolutely.
And I am curious, though, to see how it's going to go from here, because this first half of the year, it has been, like, so focused on, like, Hangman, like, his story, the redemption, getting there, like, the whole thing, Mercedes being, you know, no one beating her. And now that whole thing shifted. Hangman is champion, and we know many such cases in wrestling that the story to get to the championship is crazy, but then when the person is champion, it just kind of died down. So I am curious to see how they're going to keep the momentum going, because now they have momentum more than ever, you know?
Mhm.
So I am very curious to see how AEW is going to manage that. Because WWE has not been great at managing that, so I hope the best for AEW. And yeah, we'll see. They already have MJF lined up. We know that's going to be a great match. That's been a good feud. But beyond that, curious.
Less in the chat. I agree, Anna. Less go fuck yourself. I will admit, Anna, I just got a DM from a baddie. I'm gonna tell you in a private chat who DM'd me.
Your ex?
No.
I bet you tell me. Like from the baddies girl.
Not bad, huh? I did pretty good for myself, didn't I? Come on, just be honest.
I have so many questions. I have so many questions to this person. Please.
This is what the evil aura does. Like they can't hold back. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do.
Please. I have so many questions.
I forgot Monty's.
Please. I have so many questions for this person.
Chat. All right, this is what I'll do, chat. If we can get, what are we at here? If we can get to 250 likes, I will reveal what baddie DM'd me before the stream is over. We got to get to 250. 250, and I'll. Leo said Emu is on one.
Guys, I'm afraid the wine was not a good idea. I don't know if I can finish the bottle. If I finish the bottle, I do not wake up tomorrow, and I have to be at my friend's place at 10 to bake the wedding cake.
Ita to Emu, you off the sauce too? Dan said stay away from JC Jane right now.
Hey, Ibu, I got you for the floods. You have to get me here. I need to pee.
Okay, dude, go. Dude, you gotta
be right back.
Get out of here. Goodbye. Go. Thank you, Peyton, for the super chat. Really appreciate you. DB to Stage 499. It's hilarious to me that after every EO match, Dave is like, "This is the best shit I've ever seen." Fed's best worker on repeat. Bro, she's the best worker. We got to 250 immediately. Fuck. All right. I'll reveal it, chat. You got to keep it between us, okay? Nobody's watching us. Let's be honest. Nobody's watching. No one's going to aggregate this, okay? No one's going to reveal this to Twitter, right? Let's just be real here, So I got a DM from Dave Meltzer. You know what I mean? Just keep it between us, all right? Just keep that low key, all right? Don't tell nobody. Anyway, go Birds, XT. Look at the chat. Tom said disliked. Yo, calm down. Everybody calm down. No, we're not playing. It was a totally regular message. I was just doing a bit. There's nothing insane or salacious or sexual happening at all in any way. We're losing. The likes are going down. My fucking back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Go Birds XTL 499. Monty's a chat, please. Yo, Joseph, that is fucking crazy, bro. I don't know how they got there, but I feel like Rhea finally beats Io in Perth. Evolution is really good. We need those NXT women on Fridays. I agree. Why is Jada and Lola still on NXT? Oh, man. Yo, now we're down at 327. 237.
Guys, please keep liking the thing. Do not take out the likes. Do it for me.
And I revealed it to everybody, and they got really mad at me.
I heard. I have the wireless headphones. I was peeing and hearing.
How did I lose 30 likes? Guys, come on. Perks
do it for me, guys. Please.
Come on, folks. You guys are having a good time. We're having a good time here. You know what I mean? We're hanging out. Do it for Anna. You know, it helps her pay. You know what I mean?
I can, Ibu already takes like half my money. I need to get as much as I can, bro.
That's a good point. That's a good fucking point. Yes, I do.
No, he's taking half my money to give to Dave Meltzer. It's insane, you know.
You gotta make it rain on him. You know what I'm saying, Anna? Come on now. Nah. Ryan Cicchini, 6
Right, Cicchini. Yes, I'm back. Probably not a good sign for the company, but Ethan Page is by far their best heel. If Rollins, oh, that's crazy. If Rollins is out, they need him immediately. Is Gunter not a heel anymore? Like,
yeah, right. Like I don't know. Let's slow down there. Let's fucking slow down there. I'll tell you what though. Ethan Page and Ricky Starks did have a good match at the NXT show. They had a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it was very good. One of the better Ricky Starks matches I have seen. So for whatever that's worth, shout out to Ego, I guess. And that's that. Mm-hmm. What is Hannah laughing? What happened?
I'm eating. You can.
Oh, my bad. I'm cooked too. Leo Fox, $5. Women's Casino Gauntlet was a dope showcase of talent. Completely upstaged the men. Tony Mercedes was a fantastic match as well. I completely agree, Leo, and I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $5. Mm-hmm. Anna will use to fund
the women. My wine.
Absolutely.
I mean, my education, whatever.
This nigga said Ricky Starks hits a spear like he's tackling a pillow. Oh my god. Vernacular said we're getting off the rails here, folks.
The women's Casino Gauntlet was crazy good though. Like every woman that went into the match, like Windsor, Shuri.
Yeah.
Shuri. What is Shuri doing there? I think they're building towards Shuri and Athena, which has potential to be one of the best matches of the year. Which I hope people watch because Ring of Honor. But I think it's gonna be one of the best matches of the year, and I just hope they put Shuri on TV. That Tony puts Shuri on TV because she's the kind of wrestler that if you just give her showcase matches every week, she's getting over immediately.
Right.
There's no doubts about it. Like Shuri has been one of the best. Like for the past couple of years, she's been a bit like not too bright as she used to be, but that run that she had with the red belt, like. Ooh, and the run to get to the red belt, like the matches with the Tommy, like the classics, she's amazing, just absolutely phenomenal. So
I agree. Ja Flakes, we don't speak that name in public. Anyway, thank you, Leo. Appreciate you.
Isa Godino 499, super fun weekend. Haven't felt that much for match in a long time the way I did for TDM. Is there a chance AW runs another US stadium next year?
I think they should. I think they should try to run somewhere in they should try to run somewhere in maybe Cali. Try to run a baseball stadium somewhere like out west. That's what I think they should do. Run a fucking baseball stadium.
Is there a difference, baseball stadium and football stadium?
Yeah, the capacity is about 15 to 20,000 less. Yeah.
Before All-In, they had 30,000 people, right?
Right. In a baseball stadium, that would be closer. That would fill more of the area than like they did for Dallas, for example.
Okay. The stadium that they used for Dallas was what then?
It was 30K in a capacity that, like, if you just completely just did all chairs, it'd be like what 70K or something like that. Yeah.
Well, come back to Wembley next year.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. Shout out Charlotte, the hot tag also made the Souls natural look like $1 million. After this weekend, they had to be excited for Soul.
Yeah, you should be excited for Soul. She's not the first NXT girl I would call up, to be honest with you, in terms of being like ready in the complete package. Like for me personally, I would do, like I said, like Lola feels like a more ready-made person who's going to get over as a star and be reliable in the ring. But Soul's exciting. She has that like kind of Jeff Hardy Lita quality to her, where she just like is cool as fuck and does cool shit. So I'm a fan of her. I like Lola. I like Jada Parker. So yeah,
of course you do.
I'm talking purely wrestling here, Anna. You know, I mean, I analyze the wrestling.
Jada Parker for the wrestling.
the wrestling maneuvers
Sure, buddy.
and the technique
Sure,
and the
buddy.
maneuvers and the technical aspects of the work. 100%.
Mm-hmm. The aspects of the work. Corey David, $5. I know Io is a Triple H girl, but how much would she be worth if she was ever a free agent? The WWE women's roster is deep. Surprised we don't see poaching.
Yeah, I think Tony should actually actively try to poach the WWE's women's roster. EO would make 7 figures on the open market.
Yeah, easily. Would be like one of the hottest free agents of all time. And Rossi would pay every single one of those.
Yeah,
and
Tony would give her 7 figures for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who could Tony push? Because the thing is with WWE women, I feel like a lot of them are just such like fat soldiers.
Yeah.
You know? So like who would be like a realistic poach from Tony? I think maybe Bailey, but that would be more Mercedes doing the work than Tony.
But yeah, I mean Bailey would be your best bet. The thing is also like, does AEW want to invest in Bailey at the stage of the game? You know, like it would make Mercedes happy, and there's a lot you could do there. And she's still like a really solid bet, but like she's not gonna be what Willow is or what Chris Statlander is. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah,
gotta think like, is it worth the effort to convince her? You know, so we'll see. But that's their best bet for someone who jumps. Beyond that, like I could see Natty jumping when her deal is over, but it's like that wouldn't be to get like a big name. That's just to get somebody over there. But those are some of the immediate ones.
Yeah, because everyone else, especially the NXT girls, I cannot see anyone that would do that.
You're right.
Yeah. Cousin Marcus, $5. If we can never let the streets forget Samoa Joe's contributions to the whole Death Rider storyline. OG was an efficient trip dub off the bench. Best Samoan ever.
I co-sign and retweet everything here, Marcus. Samoa Joe is invaluable with what he brings to AEW, and we've seen it throughout his entire run in the promotion. So shout out to him.
Chi-Town Spurs, $5. Thank you. The Ennio Morricone's whistling medley preceding Hangman entrance might be my favorite wrestling entrance of all time. Pure cinema. That was so good. Like the entrance is good, the whistling, the ambience, the video, but also like just the tension that I was like, are they gonna play? Or like, you know, Ghost Town Triumph. Are they gonna play it? Are they gonna play it? Like, and then the thing started, the video also, the horse, like, oh, tears in my fucking eyes. Beautiful entrance.
Incredible.
And it was nothing crazy, nothing special. Like he had like the 2 live performances. He didn't have a bunch of people. He didn't have crazy pyro, nothing. It was just him walking down the ring, and it was just beautiful, you know. I love Hangman so much. Marie 316, $5. It's almost like when you do pro wrestling, right? Pro wrestling is pretty darn awesome. Who have time? Insert pretend shocked face.
Wrestling is good, and wrestling is at its best when it's focused on wrestling. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, yeah. We love wrestling. Love Dogs Avery 499. Do you think Triple H knows he needs to get better, or do you think he lost his fire during Mania season and does not care anymore?
I think he's serving a lot of masters and he's middle management. That's the bottom line.
I think his ego is too big.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't help that his audience is now familiar with all his tricks. Because Triple H was doing all these same tricks years ago, but it was novel to people in contrast to Vince. But now Triple H doing the 4-ways and the 3-ways and the tournaments, like people have seen all that shit before. You know, it's not new, it's not novel, it's not a big contrast to the thing that we were getting on WWE TV prior. So that's the other thing, man. Familiarity breeds contempt, and that affected Triple H's product a lot with his fan base.
Yeah, and also like you can be good in comparison with something that's shit. That doesn't mean you're good, you know. And then when you lose that comparison,
then all people have left is just kind of be over familiar with your tricks again, and it's like again, like Triple H has done a million dissension angles now, where like there's a stable and then there's some tension, and then like you build it for months, and then a guy breaks away, and it's like, okay, you see with the bloodline, it's not going to get better than when fucking Sami Zayn broke out of the bloodline, but he's going to try it again with the Judgment Day, and he's going to try it again with this guy and that guy. It's like, again, we've seen his best tricks already, you know, and it's been a lot of years. And that's just, most bookers don't last longer than 3 years because of this, Anna. You know, so you gotta learn new tricks.
Exactly. Yeah, boy, RG Robe 499. Thank you. The Swerve pick going viral has been geeking me. Someone said this is AEW post. Just this smirk for me is just the You know, like the end of Disney Channel movies.
Yes,
and they like
where
do
she's
the-
like, and here's my satisfied pose because the the movie's over.
or like the beginning of like, oh, you're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Like, and
literally,
it's just so funny.
You can hear the soundtrack playing, and then it freezes on that sort of frame, and then the credits start rolling up and shit. It's the exact same thing. Moonlight wrote the quote, you did good, cowboy.
Amory 316 $5. WWE fans need to realize that the reason why people get frustrated with WWE is because we know that they can be great if given the effort. 1 out of 2. Thank you so much for the second part. It's just that historically they either refuse to be great or there has been some kind of laziness. Evolution proved how great WWE can be.
Nigga, give me the SmackDown roster and I'm booking the best weekly wrestling show. Like, are you kidding me? Andrade and Rey Fenix and Fraxium and all these dynamic talents, Carmelo Hayes, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Aleister Black, Damian Priest,
Sami Zayn.
Give me this fucking roster. Like, come on now. The other
It's
problem is
crazy
they
because,
got a lot of old dudes with old ideas in the room. Why is Road Dogg in a position of creative power? Road Dogg, a 55-year-old man who hasn't been over himself since the year 2000. What can he tell me, the fan, about fucking Andrade? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
No, you're absolutely right, Ibu, and that's the first and only time I'll ever say that to you. I'm gonna
clip that. That's gonna be my ringtone. You're absolutely right, Ibu. It's just gonna ring over and over again on my phone.
It's the only time you ever heard that in your life, huh?
Oh, come on. That's not
Brother Joe, $5. I'm on a different wave on All-In, I guess. The first 2 hours were bad. Monet, Tony, and Okada Omega under-delivered. Hanger saved the show. Bless that man. Okay, I understand for Okada Omega because the expectations were like crazy, like you've seen their matches before. But if you were being realistic, I don't think I expected much more than what it was. But saying that Monet and Tony under-delivered? Crazy.
Yeah, I don't really get that one. I was disappointed in the Okada match, but to me, I thought the show got back on track with the Bucks match. That match is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on it.
My head is in the oven, $4.99. Maybe biased because I'm a Hawks fan, but we need more shows at ATL, man. Always a sick crowd. No more Vegas.
Atlanta's phenomenal. Atlanta is excellent, and more wrestling shows should be in Atlanta. I approve this message. Thank you. My head is in the oven. You should probably take your head out of the oven.
Hell yeah. DB the Sage, $4.99. Triple H give BS answers about equality and demand for women. Equals more women on shows, but we'll cut a top women segment for a men's mid-card squash.
We touched on it earlier. It's very weird. It's very weird logic. And he doesn't act he doesn't practice what he preaches.
Exactly. He rather gives like fucking Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso a match than to give Io as the world champion a match. Like it's
there was a stretch, Anna, on the TV where Io just did backstage interactions with people. And I was just like, bro, like,
and then you would watch the show and they had like the worst wrestlers alive going like
fucking wackest wrestler. Yeah, it's going 15 minutes to silence. It's bullshit.
Insane. Cousin Marcus, $5. Thank you. Lash was like Keith Lee Survivor Series. # band for band. Tiffany versus Trish was perfect. Actually made Tiff feel like a great champion.
I have issues with Stratton, but her in-ring is good, and that match was like the big shocker of the weekend, to be completely honest with you. Like, I thought that was going to be like whatever, but it was a pretty sick sprint. Thank you, Cousin Marcus.
DB the Sage, $4.99. What's the start sheet looking for the starting 5 of women's roster, Ibu? And who's the 6 men/women?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think that Mercedes Moné leads the league in assists. When it comes to what she does to help elevate other women in other promotions and other belts, Mercedes Moné is averaging 22 points per game.
On a Liga roll.
22 points, 18 assists, and like 9 rebounds. She is the most versatile elite point guard in the league. It's like Chris Paul on fucking steroids. I think that Toni Storm is the best center in the league. You don't want to guard Toni Storm in the post. That's barbecue chicken. 25-10, baby. 25-10. Io Sky on the wing. I mean, come on now. Just gets buckets. She's averaging 30. I'm gonna leave it at there. Io gets you buckets in the wing. Toni Storm, you don't want to deal with her inside. And Mercedes is the best point guard in the league. Boom.
Oh yeah, basketball.
Exactly.
Naturally aged 2 pounds. I'm a semi-dig 1. Io has a better 2025 record.
Yeah, I would take Io over Sammy, even though I think Sammy's the WWE's best men's wrestler, in my opinion.
One and only $4.99. Should Braun just eliminate everyone in the gauntlet tonight and then get rolled up by Punk to look strong still?
I'm going to be very curious about that gauntlet. Tonight they're doing CM Punk, Braun Breaker, LA Knight, Penta, and Jey Uso in a gauntlet match. I might have forgotten somebody, and the winner gets Gunther.
Just watch Jey Uso win this shit.
Yo.
I am killing myself over a Triple H, changing his life forever.
Yeah. Also, I
swear.
I want to make it clear to people, I do like LA Knight. I actually do like LA Knight. He should not win this match. Mainly because it's SummerSlam, bro. We need a big-time box office world title match with Gunther. LA Knight, Gunther is not SummerSlam. That is Monday Night Raw. Respectfully.
Yep. Go Night Death to $5. I told you guys she would lose. The winner needs to embody AEW's women's division, and she doesn't.
That's fair. Shout out to Tony. It's a big vote of confidence.
Yeah, the thing is, for me, Mercedes does. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think she's just a great advocate for any women's division. She has been the best for AEW also. But I do get that Tony has been there for years. You know, she's really, like, worked herself. Like, she really, I don't know, she's, like, kind of a synonym with AEW at this point.
Yeah. Real quick, shoots in the chat. Guys, I don't have a problem with LA Knight. I actually respect the guy. Like, I don't like the Joe Henrys of the world and a lot of those types of dudes. I respect LA Knight. He got himself over. He's a man's man. He approaches wrestling like a pro wrestler. I actually respect the guy. Mm-hmm. And even though he's not a super worker, I don't have a problem with his in-ring. But I think most of you can understand what I'm saying when I'm saying SummerSlam is the second biggest show of the year. I'd rather Gunther get CM Punk than LA Knight. I think that's very fair. I'm not disrespecting the guy by saying that. I don't even mind if at some point in time he wins the world title. Like if Jey Uso can hold this fucking world title, then why can't LA Knight? But like again, SummerSlam, give me Punk and Gunther. That's the match. I think that's very fair.
Extremely fair.
Yes.
Even me, who doesn't like CM Punk, like that's
right.
Fair.
And I do like Knight. People tell me things about LA Knight, like behind the scenes, and he really approaches wrestling like an old school guy, which it pops to me. So I don't have a problem with the guy. So yeah, thank you, Gonad. Appreciate that.
Yes, Leviathan $5 with the G1 coming up. What were y'all's thoughts on a 20-minute time limit a few years ago? Which they bring it back. Honestly, felt more urgent to me. I liked it actually. I like. How much is the time limit now?
Well, most years it's 30. I don't know what they're doing this year, but I'd imagine it's 30. They did 20 2 years ago, I believe it was.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
30 is still okay. I like 30. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Hold on. People are talking about Tyrese Halliburton. What happened with Tyrese? Is he in my chat? Is Tyrese in the chat? Oh, it is. What's up, Tyrese? How you doing, man?
Where?
Tyrese Halliburton, point guard of the Indiana Pacers, was in the chat here. Let me
Where? Oh wow!
Yeah, in our live chat. You know what I'm gonna do? He's not gonna do, guys. I want you all to bully.
No, is it actually him?
Yeah, it's the actual Tyrese. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Anna. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I want everybody to pressure Tyrese to join this stream, and I want everybody in the chat to bother Tyrese about this and see if he joins.
I need to sober up so fast. Okay.
It's gonna. Let's see if it happens, and we got to do it now because once Raw starts, he's gonna be locked in on watching Monday Night Raw. I know he's and he can't miss his Raw. You know what I mean? All right, let's see.
Yeah. Did he just trying to say yeah?
Maybe. I'm trying to
Okay, wow, join the thing, my man. I hope your ankle's doing well.
Take the next super chat, Anna, while I handle this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danny Kwong, $5. What do you think is the future for each member of the Death Riders? I feel like John and Marina's paths are somewhat obvious. I feel like they're gonna deal with Darby for a bit, especially Mox, and then he's gonna take a little vacation. With the trio, like, I think Yuta needs to go through how do you say, like a self-discovery phase again. I think he needs to like lock in and go back to his roots, kind of, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like Yuta, he needs to go back to who he was when he first joined the BBC, because he had so much potential that for this past few years he was just kind of lost, and he's just a guy with weird hair now, and I want to see that back for him. Claudio, I don't know. I feel like he's just like a solid mid-carder, weekly matches kind of guy. But I think Darby's going to handle them. Mox is going to take a break. They're going to kind of disband for a bit. The only person that I really see and hope like that can find a different path and that can really like grow and separate himself is Yuta. The rest, they can figure it out. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. I have invited Tyrese.
Not the BBC, the BCC.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I heard that and I said, all right, I'm gonna no sell and I'm gonna just pray the chat didn't notice. I should have known better.
Guys, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Man, we got a light skinned basketball player coming in 3 minutes. Please do your best, Anna. Come on, what are we doing here, Anna?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry. Danny Kwong. I really enjoy Kenny's style in 2025. It's like I can't out wrestle them, but I can outsmart them.
Les said Anna did not lock in. Kenny Omega is one of the most thoughtful wrestlers in the history of pro wrestling.
Yeah. I think Kenny, he's really athletic, but what really makes him like stand out from most wrestlers and what makes him the GOAT, in my opinion. I mean, every wrestler that we put in the GOAT category, they have the brains besides the athleticism, you know? Like Brian. There's so many wrestlers that you can say, like, oh, maybe they weren't the most physical, the most athletic guys, but they really stood out because they just had the mind for it.
Right.
So Kenny, he has both, but he's really smart. Like, he understands that.
Okay, we have a response from Mr. Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, I haven't shown myself since the injury. Basically, he doesn't want to get in trouble. And he promises that once he's gotten the go ahead, the clearance from his team, he will appear on WrestlePurists. So he's promising this. He's telling us he's telling me to hold him to that, and so I'm doing that by making that public. But he is promising to join my streams once basically the Pacers give him the go ahead. So there you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Ibu, please tell me which stream that's gonna be because I need to be there. I need to make so many men in my life jealous.
Just putting on your IG story, you hair flipping as Tyrese. She's like, yeah, and then I did a behind the back pass to Pascal Siakam. You're like, oh my God.
No, Ibu, you have no idea how many insane NBA fans I have as friends. Like, they would lose their minds. And I'm just gonna be here like, so what about the ball?
He's like,
throw it in a basket.
He's like, yeah, if I pass it, I shoot it. You know what I mean? You're like, oh wow, like that's just, it's so impressive when you make the points. He's like, yeah, that's what I do. That's gonna be remarkable content the day that happens. So, folks, the thing about athletes is they can't just, for better or for worse, they can't just go on a limb anymore. You're beholden to your agents and your teams and everything in between. So we will respect the wishes of Tyrese Halliburton, and hopefully the evil Indiana Pacers can give him clearance sooner than later, and he will be joining us to talk pro wrestling. He's gonna have a lot of free time, man. He's recovering from his Achilles injury. He's gonna have a lot of free time to just watch and talk about this stuff.
Yeah, Mr. Halliburton, what do you think about Joshua wrestling? I need opinions.
He's gonna just ask you for recommendations,
Bro, I'll make a list for real. Like, if you want a list, hit me up. I can give you a lot of recommendations for really good wrestling. No, not in Ibu. I have a boyfriend. I don't mean it like that. I want to recommend good matches to a good man.
You don't gotta plead a case to me.
I was rooting. You can watch the podcast where I talk about the NBA Finals. I was rooting for them.
You don't have to. You don't have to plead any case to me, and I'm chill. I believe you.
I'm just saying. Well, okay, let's go.
Absolutely.
Gonna that. We didn't read the other one, Monty.
Oh no.
Oh no. Black Yakuza, $5. Do you live in the suburbs, Ibu? Because this storm is hitting the Bronx pretty bad.
I can't confirm or deny, but you may be correct. The storm has been really bad.
Ryan G, 5 Canadian. With AEW hot right now, how they limit the Cope and Christian lore. Cope was painful during early 2025. Can let him cool down their run. Ibu, what did you think of the Go Find Yourself?
It was fascinating. Tyrese in the chat says evil Pacers. LMAO, Ibu still sick about them offs. Yeah, bro. Look, man. It is what it is. I don't know what that was in game one. Like, I don't. The funniest thing was Tyrese aura farming, like the big comeback, and he does the choke because the dude thought he hit a 3 and he had a foot on the line, went to overtime. I'll tell you this though, I was telling my brothers something about how the Pacers won that game that they should not have won in a series they shouldn't have won. Something about that first game told me, all right, I think they're gonna win this series. It is what it is. But I don't know, man. Tyrese, I got one question for you, Tyrese. One question. In the locker room, does Pascal Siakam do evil Haitian voodoo magic? Just let me know. Because there was some devilish things taking place in that playoffs. You can be honest about it. You can let me know. If you want to put it out publicly, you can tell me privately. You let me know. But I don't know what was happening in that run. And I'll be honest, this is not going to make you feel better. But I do think you guys are going to beat the Thunder in Game 7. They were playing match. Ibu, for real. Ibu, I'm not coming on unless you wear my WWE merch. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. First of all,
send it to me. I'll do it.
First of all, I don't fucking buy WWE merch. So let alone this dude thinks I'm gonna wear a fucking.
Ibu, you have 5 CM Punk t-shirts in your.
I don't. Yo, my brother says, my brother says you ruined my life, Tyrese Halliburton. I'm dead ass. By the way, Monty, if you're behind the scenes here, you have to enable live chat replay for this podcast. You absolutely have to enable live chat replay because this is this is now a part of this show. So there you go. Oh, yeah. And no, I'm not buying that merch.
Black Yakuza 94 and $5. I was curious and checked. Only 3 top women are over 40 in WWE, while there's 7 on the men's side. And Cody, Roman, and Drew are the youngest in it. Which women in WWE are over 40? Natty and who else?
Natty, Asuka, and I can't think of the other one.
Oh,
yeah, I can't think of the other one. I'll tell you what, chat. You know what? I'm gonna do something I'm gonna regret. We have 476 live viewers and 259 likes. If you can get up to 400 likes, I will wear Tyrese Halliburton WWE merch on camera.
Okay.
400 likes.
Guys, like this.
I don't think they got
it. I mean, like it. What is the merch actually? Let me see.
Oh, it looks terrible. It looks fucking. I mean, sorry, Tyrese, but it looks fucking terrible, dude.
WWE merch.
Sean said, "Fire up the burners."
Oh, it has multiple. I thought would be worse. Okay, Ibu, you have to get the belt. You have to.
No.
You have to get the belt. You have to pay the 550. Tyrese, you aim too low. You have to make this man spend $500. Like, please, the belt is insane.
I'm not.
But which merch are you gonna wear? The one of him like choking, or the one Tyrese
No,
317?
absolutely not. Let me see what these likes are on. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. We are at 317. All right, I'm safe. I'm safe. We're doing all right, Anna. Plus, I could end this stream before we hit the fucking 400 mark, and I can escape this. You know what I mean? Now
we have so many super chats. You're never escaping this. I'm gonna read them so slow.
No, I was just about to say you got to speed through them shits. Let's get to the next one.
Okay. Go Birth Xtail 499. Remember when Mia Yim
had 4 months of putting out relegated for no reason. Yeah, I like Mia. She was doing really good last year as an undercard workhorse. The in-ring output has slowed down this year, and I hope she can get back on track because she's somebody that could help Julia a lot.
Yeah, Ibu, he said on the chat it has to be the choke shirt. If not that, he's not coming on. You know what you gotta do, man.
Did he actually say that? Has to be the choke.
Yeah.
Yo. This nigga said, go through a humiliation ritual and I'll do your podcast. Life is too short, bro. I'll just get JB on. Tyree, yo, you think I won't get I'll just get JB on. I'll get Jalen Brunson. We'll talk with WWE, you know, and we'll go from there. Oh man. My brother says humiliation ritual. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Ryan G, 5 Canadian, with AW Hot right now. How do they limit the Cope and Christian? Oh, we already did that.
What did I even say in response to that? I don't even remember. I just know that I don't dislike Cope and Christian, but I just hope that whatever they do, they read the room. They just read the room. Is my bottom line. On that.
You didn't answer my question. What you thought about the Go Find Yourself?
Oh, a little theatrical. I got it. I get it. The fans got the reference. I like that as a story direction. Christian is still a piece of shit in kayfabe. They shouldn't just immediately reconcile take fucking 5 weeks to transition him, and then you can reunite the tag team with Edge and Christian.
Yeah. You cannot say, like, make jokes about people's dads' fathers for, like, 5 years and then just suddenly be like, ooh, but I'm good.
Exactly.
That's not how it works.
No.
Lobby Warsaw, $5. Yo, why does Triple H stop featuring wrestlers when they get over? Not just Io, but also Dom got crazy over and he banished them to backstage segments.
I don't know. Well, with Dom, he's injured. And I'll tell you what, I made a joke about this last week, but
Is he still champion? No.
Yeah, he's still holding the belt. Look, man, if I'm Dom, are you going to complain about coming to work every day to just kind of hang out and eat fucking chicken nuggets and chill out with Roxanne? Like, bro, if the fucking you need to stop playing and come be a writer for my universe. I mean, fucking pay me. You know what? I'm gonna do live on air, Tyrese. I'm gonna pocket watch. Actually, let's look up Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton annual.
And he wants you to spend money on your shirt.
God damn, this nigga makes $45 million a year, and he's in my live chat. Nigga, give me some money. God damn it. I mean, God.
No super chats, by the way, huh? What's this?
Right. Yo, Tyrese, high key, bro. High key. Send a super chat, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. He said I ain't got it, bro. What the fuck? Yo, send us like a $500 super chat right now. That's nothing to you. What? I'll give you bro. Tyrese, I know you love Raw, bro. Tyrese, you send me a super chat right now. I'll tell you what the women's championship match is at SummerSlam. I got you right now, bro. You let me know. Put that super chat in, nigga. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Drop that 400 on a nigga. Like, come on, bro. I'm not begging, but shit. $45.55 million US. It says on Google. Tyrese Halliburton signed a 5-year, $244,623,120 contract with the Indiana Pacers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? An average annual salary of $48.9 million. Nigga, send a super chat. What is going on? $45 million to fucking aura farm and run fast breaks on niggas and pass it off to Siakam and Miles Turner for his fucking long range shots and shit. Are you kidding me?
And to eliminate the New York Knicks.
We're not going to talk about that. Fucking making the choke signs and shit. Making 3-pointers with that weird form that he has. He has that fucking weird form that goes in. That nigga, he takes like 50 seconds to get the shot off and nobody blocks it. I don't get it, bro. I do not understand the NBA. Tyrese starts the ball from his fucking stomach. By the time it's over his shoulders, the whole fucking shot clock expired, but nobody blocks the shot. Come on, Tyrese. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Go to the next super chat, Anna.
Okay.
God, I was chilling until I opened up Google and it said $45.55 million. Nigga, send a super chat. What the fuck? Send a fucking super chat. Holy shit. God damn.
Yeah, we have people here working like 9 to 5 sending us $50. That's crazy.
I shot $1,000 to get my AC fixed. The nigga is hurting. I mean, goddamn. Fuck.
I'm working like 5 different restaurants. Like,
I mean, shit. You think I want to do this podcast? Nigga, Monty pays me. Fuck. Grant Hudson said, Ebu begging like Time Key Sweat. Davis Cooper said, brother is begging. Oh my God. I got a DM from a wrestler. He said, yeah, that brother's starving. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell me who in the chat, please.
Oh my God.
Rise the Chinese 699 Canadian. What's more likely for an emergency? WC heavyweight champion, WWE main roster joke character. Serious note, Guy Rocks.
The latter, unfortunately. Yo, Tyrese, not gonna lie, bro. He said, "Hello, and now you a basketball analyst, brother." Tyrese, as a shoot. Hold on, let me look up. Let me look up how old Tyrese Halliburton is. Tyrese was born in. Bro, Tyrese, as a shoot, I was in the garden before you were fucking born, nigga. What are you talking about? Now he's a basketball analyst. I was in the garden before you were born. It was AI rookie season AI versus the Knicks. Stop playing with me. I live this game. Like, I know this game. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Put me on the coaching staff. I know you need a nigga at practice to get rebounds.
Ibo was in high school. Tyrese is getting born. That's insane.
I want to make it very clear to everybody before everyone starts calling me anything. I'm not that much older than Tyrese. I want to make that very clear. I'm just saying.
Solid 10 years.
I'm not that old. I was a fucking I was a baby, but I'm just saying. I was in a building. A
baby.
You know? Anyways.
Guys, first of all, this is not a joke. Like, I don't know Ibu's age. I know this man for 4 years now. I have no idea how old he is.
Oh man.
I'm also working the theories. Like, I do not know.
Wait, what does Sandman say? What does Sandman say?
Let's keep going, Monty.
Yo, come on, Sandman. Yo, come on. Did you see what Sandman?
Let me see.
Yo, Sandman's a piece of shit.
Oh, is that true? Thank you, Sandman.
Sandman's just a jokester. He's just a jokester.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a big time joker.
Ebo Mania 1449. Is that your ex? Saraya vocal about wanting to return to WWE. Triple H, go get her. Yeah, no, we're good.
I don't have a problem with Saraya. She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. Sandman says anytime, Anna. Ryan Evil operates like a 91-92. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm a young
Rob
man.
499. We are free. Bandido Takashita match of the year. Swerve in the Bucks. AEW back in the WWE stinks. When y'all done here, I'm live on Twitch at Sir Paragraph.
Shout out to
guys,
Rob.
Go watch Rob.
We love and appreciate Rob. We love and appreciate Rob. People are missing out on like all-time podcast content. This last half hour has been fucking incredible. Nobody knows about it. That's the funniest part, you know?
Oh my god, give me Backshots Montel. What is that name? What is that? On the chat.
What? What? What?
I just saw in the chat. I'm so sorry. I did not say that. Look, guys, please. Do not take this out of context.
No.
Please. I saw that on the chat. Please slow down.
Orange Cat said, "What is happening?" Monty the chat said, "Anime control, I can't lie."
Slow down. Slow down. I don't know the name of the chat. No.
Oh man, yo Tyrese, let me know what's going on Raw, bro. I know you got it on in the chat. Marcus said, "Put the bottle down."
I need to. After that one, I need to drink more.
Anna, Tyrese. Oh my god.
Sir,
oh my
I'm
god.
so sorry.
This is one of the craziest podcasts I've ever done. It's incredible.
Do I chug or do I put it down, guys? See how much is left. Vote. Can we do a poll, Monty?
Ray said Tyrese is a Fed merchant. Brother, Tyrese is ready to die about this WWE shit, bro. He's ready to die about this shit. Don't play with
Tyrese, what do you think of Io Sky?
That's a good question, actually. That's an amazing question. Isaac Godino. That is also
2 is for Sandman, but Karrion Kross still bad.
Yo, Tyrese, what are your thoughts on Jada Parker, bro? Isaac Godino, $1.99, $2 for Sandman, but Karrion Kross is still bad. Shout out to Isaac Godino.
Hell yeah.
Tyrese says I'm a WWE superstar at this point.
We need a match.
I mean, it can't get worse than Nakamura at this point. You know what I mean? Like, what do you?
Jey Uso was champion, you know, like, come on.
Right.
Hazlitt 12, $2. Guns update, stay back along with Juice. Thanks.
I mean, were they not associated with him at All-In? You know? Did Monty make the poll? Let me scroll up and see what Monty put up. Let's see here.
Please.
Yo, Tyrese, by the way, bro, Monty's a huge Pacers fan. Monty's our producer. And he was very distraught at your injury.
Hell yeah. He said, strap a rocket on Neo. This is her business. Real one.
Let's
Tyrese,
go.
I have so many matches to recommend you, my man. Like, so many matches.
Oh, my God. Yo, Tyrese.
You're going to be ready for the ring debut.
Tyrese, this girl has nothing but problems, bro. I can't lie to you. I'd stay away.
No, I know so many matches. I can recommend so many things. Love Dogs Avery $1.99. Ibu, are you ready for the return of Hank Hill?
Who's Hank Hill in this context? Like, I don't know who's Hank Hill in this context. But I mean, I'm gonna tentatively say no. Gabe said, "Ibu, don't speak on Anna."
Leave me alone. I just trying to recommend like good fucking matches. You know, like leave me the fuck alone. What do you know about Io versus Meiko? Like, come on, man.
Oh,
You
shit.
didn't even know like Hassan and Thalissa today. Love Dogs Avery 199. I like Cole, but he had a rough night.
Michael Cole was terrible yesterday. Michael Cole was
I thought she meant Adam Cole, and I was like,
No.
night is a understatement. Poor guy. Yeah, Michael Cole. Yeah, I saw the video when Mariah turned, which by the way, never calling her Blake Monroe, what a shit name. When Mariah turned, like he absolutely no sell that. No sell
Tyrese
like,
said, "What's the Discord? Put me on." Tyrese, listen to me, brother. We have a Discord where we literally just stream professional wrestling, and we just kick it in there. We hang out. We stream wrestling. We do aux battles in there. We do movie nights, game nights. We stream all kinds of shit, and it's pretty active. It's called the Self-Made Discord. I'll give you the link when I get a chance, Tyrese. It's a really, really fun ass community, and people talk shit in there. It's very respectful too. So when you get a chance, definitely stop by, bro. We just have fun, bro. We could even have a Tyrese night where we could play your favorite matches, you know. So I'll let you know. Y'all in the chat can vouch for it, man. Tell Tyrese about Self-Made, everybody. Nicholas said this is
I'm not invited, by the way.
Hold on, everybody, real quick. Can y'all explain to this guy that that's not the fake Tyrese Halliburton?
Hi, Sandman.
Yeah, I just want to say no Pacers gear or anything related to the Pacers will ever enter this household. And if you wear that shirt, I will take action. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I know you're running a business here, but like I'm not trolling.
Tyrese Halliburton says,
"Fuck the Pacers."
Tyrese night equals all fed. Oh man,
that game one like legitimately like ruined my life. I was never the same after that, and you're not bringing anything Pacers related into this household. I will rip it off your back on stream. You think I'm joking? I will make you look so crazy, like I'm dead ass.
Just live on it.
Yeah, I will. Yes, people will see your breasts. Like
my whoa, I don't have breasts. I have pectorals.
I'm not. I don't mean it like that.
I want to see that.
I'm just saying. I have pectoral muscles. I don't have breasts. Anna, did you see when I was trying to dunk on a nigga? You said you'll be alright, man. Anna, I was trying to dunk on this one guy, right? He was trying to call me fat. And I posted a photo of me like flexing, like with a camera selfie, a mirror selfie. And then the thing is,
Thank God I didn't see that, Ibu.
Nah,
Thank God I didn't see
it was incredible. Stop lying. Anyway, someone said he got e-boobies. I don't have e-boobies. Everybody. So this nigga Monty was like, e-boobies is crazy. Monty was like, yo, tell me this picture ain't from 2018. I was like, why are you yelling, bro? Like, why are you screaming right now? Like, why are you being mad loud? And then everybody spotted that it was like a galaxy from like fucking 6 years ago. I'm like, that's not the fucking point, bro. What is like this nigga snitching? E-boobies.
E-boobies.
E-boobies is crazy, son. Like,
oh my God.
E-boobies. I don't know.
Ibu, if you're a real one, you're gonna open the camera right now and pop the shirt off.
No, I'm not doing that.
Anna is drunk.
No.
You are all...
No.
We gotta end this stream.
I just want to prove.
We gotta end this stream.
That the
How many more
do not
Superchats?
exist.
How many more? We gotta go off air.
Can't put down the cup.
Blame it on the Jesus. Now Monty's drunk. He's not even putting the super chats up. Nigga, I got places to be. Monty thinks I'm trying to be here for an hour, bro. I haven't eaten, Monty. I have not eaten. I have a sandwich waiting for me. Sammy, did the sandwich come yet?
There is Wawa on the way.
So that's just not even here yet?
No.
Either way, Anna,
How's
come on.
the flood going?
Let's get right to it.
Love Dogs Avery 199. Many reactions to Tatum Paxley was fantastic.
Oh my God. Sandman is a Tatum Paxley person for some reason.
Can you stop saying for some reason? Like, it's very dismissive of a great, very talented woman. And I'm inclined to believe that you're only saying that because she is a woman, Ibu.
I love women. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me.
Fucking freak.
Come on. Sandman, please.
He says he supports women, but he won't even strip for me. It's crazy.
I'm just not doing that. That's just not. I'm not an exhibitionist. I'm not a stripper. It's just not. It's not how I live. I'm a righteous man, Anna. I'm a righteous man.
You're 40 years old, Ibu. Show some pics.
No, I'm not.
You see the name? You see the name? I'm not Wiley, huh?
Give me back shots, Montel, 199.
I was called a home wrecker for reading this name of the channel. Men's Casino most disappointing match of the weekend.
I mean, Monty's a nice guy. I'm sure he,
That's not what the super chat said. Yo, someone said Anna's on some bullshit right now. This is a crazy idea. Anna's gonna rewatch this tomorrow and be like, "Yo, I was wilding on this show." I agree with you. It probably was because this match, like, I thought it was gonna be incredible, and it was just fine. So there you go. Thank you. Give me back shots, Montel.
SR Canadian $2. Another match of the year contender for the ace of WWF EO. Hell yeah, that's the ace for real. Right.
Come on, we got to get to the rest of these before the super chat. I mean, the likes hit 400. Come on.
8 likes, guys. Wait, I haven't liked.
On that, oh my god, on that towel for real Zara 14, the Purists come alive when Big Sandman is around. I agree. Thank you so much, Steve Austin profile picture. 2FK, 199 euros. Will Osprey continue to be the best in the world? I agree. Osprey's great. Thank you, 2FK.
One like, guys. One like. Lock in.
Here we go. Monte!
Omar Samira 199. Was Liz injury a factor in the Naomi Cash?
Probably. Thank you, Omar. We love you. Thank you.
402, Ibo. It's over.
It's Luke. Fuck.
It's over.
How do I?
Ibu Jinx UFC, so we're still coming after you. Now you have
Go
to wear a
Tyrese
Halliburton choke t-shirt.
What happened on the Raw lineup? Did I miss something with Raw? Go Fury, look at this Raw.
Today is a dark day for the Sandman brothers.
Sandman. It's the Ibu brothers. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. Brothers.
They're doing Bailey Lyra 2 out of 3 falls. That's pretty fire. It's Luger. My apologies.
Yeah. Alejandro 01 $2. Sari still clears Io Sky. Let's not put two bad bitches against each other,
They're doing
if Io wasn't on the Fed, like, who knows?
Oh yeah, let's chill about that. Wait, so they're doing Bailey Lyra tonight, 2 out of 3 falls, winner gets Becky, and they're doing the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi versus Roxanne and Raquel. Okay. All right, nose man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's kind of racist.
What's racist?
Calling him nose man.
Yo, come on. What are you talking about? You're on some bullshit, bro. Terry on Gordon 199. Sam, you finish these super chats, bro. My back fucking hurts, bro.
Mayu Sari Shuri Sakamitani over Io Sky. What is this? What is this talk?
What y'all got going on? Like
Io she manages to be a GOAT while being like stuck in WWE. Do you know how hard that is?
Hey.
Let's not talk crazy on my woman, huh?
Yeah. Why did he pit those names against each other?
Insane.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Jumanji Hunter $2. Are long bad heel title reigns actually good?
No.
No.
Yellow
Trejo to go ahead.
Look at Anna trying to now she's flexing the Spanish on me and shit, and then you think I can't say that
flexing the Spanish?
You think I can't say that name, Anna?
Ibo, I'm Latina.
Yeah, come on now. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? Yayo Trejo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to say anything. It's just
You're showing off. You're showing off. Let's be honest. Let's be. She picked the vial.
Look, we're almost there, guys.
Anna, please don't get behind the wheel. Crazy how far Penta has come since his WWE debut. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, crazy. Good for him, actually. I was not expecting that, but Yago Trejo, $2. Interest to see the SummerSlam card with Seth injured. Yeah, that really threw a wrench in a lot of their plans, and I don't think only SummerSlam, but if it's like a legit knee injury for WrestleMania, they're kind of fucked as well. Huh?
Yeah, someone in the chat said, "Ibu, can we get an impression, please?" Well, this is how Tyrese sounds. Yeah, nah, bro. I was watching the fucking dog. I was watching the Raw last night. Yo, tell me why Dragon Lee, this nigga did a fucking tope and they caught his ass. Like that shit was crazy, bro. Like, you got any exclusive for like next week's show, bro? Dragon Master Adams, €2, not on the schedule for today, but G1 predictions. I have no idea. Salmon, you got anything?
I mean, I always hope that Shota Umino doesn't terrorize us again.
Tyrese a terrible impression. Someone said the voice. Does Tyrese do a voice change up? I don't be seeing that. That's what Carl Anthony does.
Yeah, he has like some weird mystical voice thing that he does.
Are you talking about when Tyrese starts sounding like demonic and shit?
Yeah, it's how they got to the finals.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
His voice fucking doing demonic switches, Pascal getting possessed, like they can't fool us, bro. Like, let's be real. They can't fool us.
TV to Sage 199. Anyone that's feeling down, go watch Superman. Sam, when are we watching this?
We'll discuss. We'll discuss. I don't know. I'm more of a Batman guy. Listen, I don't know the things I've heard from Superman, the mood of the movie. I don't know if it's exactly what I want to.
Hey man, I'm gonna just say it, man.
Whoa, not chill.
You think it's too woke?
2 years. Wait, hold on. Tyrese says 2 years in a row, Sam, and don't forget it. All right, but are you going to ignore in 2024 the fact that almost the entire Knicks starting rotation was injured in Game 7? No, wait. In 2024 in Game 7, like there's no way. Like 2025, I get it. You guys can claim that, but 2024, you guys literally cannot claim that Game 7 win. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. And if we're being real, 2024. The Knicks and the Pacers won the same amount of games in the conference finals. That's all I want to say. But many blessings.
If I was Neesmith after Game 1,
cope. Okay, man. Okay.
Fuck out of here, son.
Okay. Cry.
You know how funny it would have been if the Knicks won the game that this nigga did the choke.
This can't be Tyrese. This is a fucking YouTube troll, bro.
I mean, I DM'd him, bro, and he replied right back to me.
This is crazy. Yo.
Oh man. Anyways, Kale, go for it.
Kale, 20 Mexican, 20 pesos. Sandman lost to the Tides. Heartbreaking. How's the flood going? Are you guys okay?
Well,
yeah, no, I took care of the flood. Yeah.
No, I did.
Of course you did, Sandman.
I did.
Yeah. It's gone.
You see, Ibu, you talk like, oh, people are trying to make Sandman into aura. He has aura. It's just like natural.
This is bullshit.
Like, I feel it. I feel it from here. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
This is crazy.
This is true. I don't know where Anna is in the world right now, but she does feel the aura.
I'm in Europe, all the way in Europe. Your aura is getting here.
This is what is happening? But mine isn't translating. Chat, are you feeling the Hangman aura?
You don't have.
You have like Swerve aura, and I won't explain.
What does that mean?
I won't explain.
Switch to see you, Reverend Black Republic. Ray Penber, $2. Thoughts on the Raw Gauntlet tonight? CM Punk or bust?
But will CM Punk lose to Gunther? That's the question.
Hey man, we not laying down. And that's assault $2. Superman and Hanger had me. Superman and Hanger had me a better person. I hear you, man. I hear you.
I need to watch Superman. Corey David, $2. How much is EO worth on the open market? 7 figures, easy.
Amelie.
I thought they abolished that.
Boss, what?
Next super chat.
What?
Big fat orange cat 199 melts on worldwide.
No, big
Please.
Yes.
I need to ask this man the thought process behind the Shibata brain story. Like, I need to understand the details. I need to understand what he saw, what he thought. How did he get to the fucking conclusion that someone physically removed the brain out of Shibata's head and put it back in? Like, I need Ibu, do what you gotta do, show tits, do whatever, get this man on worldwide.
What you don't understand is Dave would just like not, he wouldn't realize you're joking.
I am not.
Someone said,
Do you think I'm joking?
Someone said, can Dave and Tyrese be the same worldwide episode? That'd be amazing.
Oh my god.
That'd be
That
amazing.
would be insane. Dave just asking me like, Does
Dave watch basketball?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god. Bro, but no, I need to ask Dave for real, because for years I believed that story. You have no idea how stupid that made me look when I was telling people left and right that Shibata had his brain removed. Like, he need to pay for his sins. Will Fox, $2. Yo, TK, is Alex Windsor your liar of Akira? We'll see. Huh? She needs to wrestle.
Absolutely.
She could be. Amazing wrestler, by the way. Princess Diana, rest in peace, $5. Can't believe Tyrese Halliburton is here. This is crazy.
Yeah, listen, man.
Peace.
Chat, if you guys remember, when I advertised this podcast, I said that you never know what could happen, that anything could happen on this show. I want everybody to realize that when I drop a link on YouTube to go live, shit just happens. I am the regular show of wrestling podcasts. Shit just happens. MJF, Tyrese Halliburton. You never know what the fuck is going on. You really don't. Anna's drunk out of her mind, and my brother's here with a fucking Swerve profile picture. And I'm doing a podcast while my fucking house is getting flooded. Shit just happens.
Someone said in the chat, Anna no selling Hallie. Guys, I do not watch basketball.
Wait, what happened?
No, someone said in the chat that I'm no selling a Halliburton. But I just gotta say, all that I know, I'm so sorry to them. And like, all that I know is that I have friends who like basketball and they go crazy for him. So I just know that I need to be on the episode he's on so I can flex on everyone's face.
And let me tell you something.
I do not know what's going on.
He's not top 40 in the league. Like, I don't know what he's about to say in the chat right now. He's probably going to like front like he is. He's not like top 40, 50 in this league. I want to make that very clear. Between you and me, nobody's listening.
I like low-key hate him, but like, let's not lie there. Not as a person, obviously, but like as a person that like I watch on my screen, I hate him, kind of, but like he is top 40. Let's be real.
Okay, guys, this is the last sip. Wait, which direction do I hold?
Did you drink
this?
This
is the last. Not whole. It was half.
This woman is an alcoholic. Top Row Bozo says, "Why are you whispering?
Leave me alone. I was gonna dedicate my last sip to Mr. Halliburton for your recovery.
To his
I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I'm rooting for you next year.
All right, you know what?
Inshallah.
Tyrese said, I got one lip right now, so Ibu right. Listen.
That's crazy.
Your bottle is finished, guys.
I will say he opened up that game on time. Well, Anna, congratulations. You're going to have a massive headache in the morning.
I have to do a wedding cake in 7 hours.
Jesus Christ. Marcus said alcohol purists.
Monty, I'm so sorry.
How many more super chats do you have left, bro? Like, I feel like it's like zombies.
11.
Jesus.
King James 23 199. Any plans for Austin Theory? Hopefully.
Yeah, they're gonna do Theory.
Well,
and
I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
They're gonna do Theory and Tyrese at the next Raw.
Listen, King James 23. They literally broke up him and Waller like in like backstage segments. Like he's done, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo, someone said WrestlePurists is sponsored by Wheatley's American Vodka. Jesus Christ!
Shout out Cody Rhodes.
Shout out to Cody Rhodes, Wheatley's American Vodka. DB the Sage.
Ooh, Ibu. For the next stream, we have to get like the Rock tequila.
Yeah, Terramana. Let's go.
To get drunk as fucking the Rock tequila.
Yo, Tyrese, when you come on, tell Dwayne to join you, bro. Tell Dwayne to join you. You know what I would ask him? I would literally be like, yo, Rock, be honest, how do you feel about Hunter, bro? And he would just leave. Oh man.
Fucking Mark.
DB the Sage 199. Say that's Triple H stories, please. Hashtag UFC. We need some people on the inside for that one. Commonwealth Cowboy 499. Thank you. Tyrese, give me a quick cowboy shit and I'll swift to Pacer fandom.
Oh shit. Look what Tyrese said. He said, Fed on, I'm about to be out. Everybody bully Ibu to write for my universe mode. Tyrese, I told you make $45 million. Like what the fuck?
Tyrese should since he's out for the year, presumably he should probably stream on Twitch or YouTube or something.
Oh, listen, streaming self-made.
He needs the extra income.
Tyrese, streaming self-made. I
got now too.
Tyrese, I can be the fucking live commentator of your fucking universe shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you got going on in there, whatever psychotic fucking matches you're booking. He said, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, of course. Sal said, why are you pocket watching Ibu? Nigga, because I can. Because I fucking can. Anyways, Marcus said he should do OnlyFans. Tyrese, is that a thing you're open to, sir?
Why do you care, Ibu?
I don't care. I'm just, you know what I mean? It's a fair question. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Commonwealth Cowboy 499. Tyrese, give me a quick cowboy shit.
I read it already.
Oh, my fault. It's a long show. It's a long show.
And I'm the drunk one. Ooh. Andrew Brown, $2. Did any one of you since Sarism? Which number is that? 8.
Andrew, if you give me a link, I'll watch it. If you give me a link, I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm. Adam Legend, $10. Thank you so much. And off the shit to stop to you. Tyrese showing up and is now self-made. Post All-In Texas has been a good timeline so far. This is the Hangman effect.
Hey, man. It's been a fun stream. Let me tell you that. It's been a fun stream. I've enjoyed myself. My back really hurts and I'm very hungry, but I've enjoyed myself. Like Yakuzu, $2. Ibu, are you going to SummerSlam? Don't count on it. And if I do go and you spot me, please don't point. Don't just like, don't, you know, how do I put this? Sam, remember when we were at NXT and then like, you know, people were just like running up on me and shit. Like I'd rather not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I handled everybody. So you don't
no, you didn't. No, I fucking handled everybody.
No, I handled them. Like I handled them.
Oh, brother. Oh, fucking brother.
No, you don't gotta worry. Listen, MetLife Stadium is my territory.
Right.
I'm good there.
Someone said Ibu hates his fans. I don't hate my fans, but please don't.
I know how to sneak into MetLife.
Well, don't broadcast it. We could just do it later. You know what I mean? Tyrese said, Ibu, make sure you send me the Discord when you off. I got you, bro. I got you.
Ibu?
Yes.
I know it for 4 years and I'm not on the Discord. Huh? What is this about?
You never asked.
No.
You never asked.
Women's zone. I asked you 5 times.
Did you? Yo, wallahi, I forgot. Yo, no. I just thought, I was like, I guess you just don't want to know. What do you want from me? 5
times, Ibu. 5 times.
No, chat, I be having CTE, bro. I just be forgetting, bro.
I know this man for 4 years and never gave me the link. That's crazy.
Chat.
There's like 3 women in the Discord, unfortunately.
No, there's not.
Only 3.
Don't false advertise. You
Hey man, anytime I'm there, it's a
Sam is gonna make it sound like we're scaring the host, bro. We got women in there.
hey man.
We got women in the Discord.
It's a
All right, Anna, I got you. Tyrese, I got you.
Please.
And we'll go
Thank
from there.
Okay.
Sean
Good for you.
said,
DB
"Man,
the
it's
stage
raining."
Friday night. Oh. Pedro Chi, $2.
Can I read this?
Hola, mi nombre es Ibu y soy fan de los Pacers. Do you
Hola.
want to read that in Spanish, Ibu?
Hola, mi nombre es Ibu y soy fan de los Knicks.
Don't read that. Yeah.
That's easy.
Yo, shout out to any Dominicans in the chat.
Shout out to all my Dominican niggas.
And all my Boricuas in the chat. Shout out.
Absolutely.
Why just specifically them?
Because I fuck with them and they fuck with me. That's why.
Boricana,
Mm.
Colombiana, Boricua.
Mhm. Jordan for Hall of Fame, 99 cents. Thank you.
And are you Spanish?
I'm Brazilian.
Oh, I was about to call you a colonizer. Never mind.
I'm fully born and raised Latin America.
You got like defensive about me shouting out the Islanders. I got my radar.
No,
just
because
went
I
off.
was I was wondering why just them.
why
Out
were
of
you
all of the
wondering?
Latinos, why just them? Why couldn't it just say all of us? You know?
Because I fucking
Like,
listen,
what did I do for you?
shout out.
Hey man, in the
I
immortal
mean,
words
shout
of,
out, yeah, but
in-
like all of us.
in the immortal words of a man I will never ever quote by name, I love all women.
Who said anything about women?
Oh shit, my fault.
Fucking freak.
My fault.
Bro.
It's a long show, bro. What do you want from me?
That's good. Sandman, where did you think I was from?
I don't know. You're like, I don't know where you are or where you're from. You're just like,
She's like,
you're
no
just
sense of
you're just
location.
in Europe. You're like, you're very fair skinned. Like I can't read you. Like
You know,
you have a
Brazilians
very
are very mixed.
yeah. I know. I'm aware. I know. I'm cool with Brazilians too. Paixão, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
If you're
come on,
cool with us, we're cool with you, you know?
Yeah.
100%. Shout out to Brazil.
You're invited to the Brazilian cookouts.
Let's
To the churrascos, you know?
I'm good in
Yeah,
I'm good in the favelas of Rio de Janeiro.
Yo, he's saying that, but we went to a Brazilian steakhouse, Anna. This nigga was
Whoa, stop.
so
No,
hard.
you're weird. You're weird.
He was hating mad hard on the food, bro. I was like, yo,
That's-
this was fire. You were like, Salmon, am I lying? Am I lying?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you are.
Why was you hating?
He was hating.
I wasn't hating. I just
He was hating.
Which part of
it was
like,
it was the specific. This was so long ago I don't even remember, so it was actually weird for bringing this up. This is why you're like fucking 35 years old.
Yo, come on.
I'm dead ass. You were born in like
were you
19,
hating the
man.
thing that they bring the food on the stick to you? Like, was that the part that you didn't
I just
like?
wasn't used to the vibe. Like, listen,
Mm.
I didn't grow up well. I'm used to like Chinese buffets, so like the what they were doing, I wasn't hip. Maybe if I went there with a new perspective, things would be different. But respect to all the Brazilian people.
You need to go to one in Brazil because they have like a huge ass buffet in the middle with like every kind of food in the world. Even fucking sushi, they have it there. And then you just like fill up your plate. You don't need to like wait in nothing. You just fill up your plate with whatever food you want. And then you just sit at the table and there's just people walking out with like fresh grilled meats to your plate. Like, it's amazing.
Oh man.
Sandman, we'll figure this out.
We will.
Grave Jones.
Ibu, you're not invited.
Why? What the fuck?
You can't name 2 cities in Brazil without searching it. Don't search it up. Don't search it up.
Don't search it. Ibu, from the top of your head, say 5 words in Portuguese. Come on.
Obrigada.
Mm.
Don't you say obrigada if you're like a girl?
Obrigado.
Yeah,
Obrigada.
exactly. Sandman, you are invited.
I knew. The thing is, I'm used to Portuguese women thanking me, so that's the word I hear a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of.
What the fuck?
At my job, when I provide my service, that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This guy weird now.
no.
You just made yourself sound like some gigolo.
Yeah.
You need to provide your
Just
service.
prostituting yourself to
No,
Brazilian.
Light Chaser said, "Oh, this nigga here."
Sandman, if you ever want to go to Brazil, you have a place to stay. Just know that you're good.
I
You won't
appreciate
get a
it.
hotel. Like it's.
Commonwealth Cowboy said, "I am fucking floored." Shithouse versus Evil working nights week makes way more sense now. Come on. Oh, come on, man.
I love whenever I mention Brazil, like just the Brazilians come out in the chat, like people that I never knew were fucking
Niggas start
Brazilian.
popping out. Yeah, niggas pop out.
Yeah.
So what is wrong with this man?
We are not getting Halliburton on this spot. Bro.
The Indiana Pacers are gonna pre-scan the show that he's coming on, and they'll come back after the background check. Like, fuck no, go fuck no.
Monty, delete this episode. Off the air.
Those Pacer PR team, I'm trying to go on WrestlePurists. They're gonna watch one video and be like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro." Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Dolin Ho Chernobyl says, and we need another Brazilian in the Discord. I'm crying.
Is there a Brazilian already in the Discord?
Listen, we are a multicultural community.
Dolinho Chernobyl, of course you're fucking Brazilian. The name. I'm sorry. Yes, please. 5 times I asked this man. I know him for 4 years. I've been doing podcasts with him for 4 years. I consider him a friend. Never invited for
before we go off air, Monty, send Rob up since he wants to pop in, unless he's not here anymore. Send him up before we end this thing.
I'll duck Rob for like 25 minutes.
Wallahi, I didn't see it.
Nigga, I've been here for 30 minutes. I texted you.
Let me see. Hold on, where's my phone? See, I don't even know where my phone is at. Let me see.
I texted you.
Oh,
I
shit.
called Monty like 5 times.
Oh shit. Okay, all right, I'm opening right now. It says, can I pull up on Worldwide quickly?
Bro, this nigga's room is red. He is bloodlusty.
His room is red.
Nigga, I've been sitting here. Nigga, I've been sitting here and just in red. Just sitting here.
Rob, is Rob in hell? Is he like in literally
He is in
Oh no, this
hell.
is so on here I
What type
use
of
this
pervert
light.
dungeons?
When I'm on WrestlePurists, I use this light. But when I'm on Twitch, I use my LED light.
Why are you in red?
No, these lights have
Raw,
aura.
baby. We're watching Monday Night Raw, baby. We're in red.
Oh, brother. Jesus Christ. Let's finish these super chats. Someone said this nigga's in Kane's crib.
Hey man, the whiskey in here lit, but they got a couple flags on the wall. I don't know why. The flag's kind of weird. I might be in the wrong. I might be in the wrong place.
The world is gone.
We might be in the wrong place.
Oh man.
Kane probably has fucking weird bows and arrows hanging up on his wall.
I'm not gonna say what symbol is on the bow and arrows. But just put 2 and 2 together.
Rob, you missed Tyrese as being.
Oh no, I was here the whole time he was here. And I wasn't trying to pull up because he was here, but like I came backstage like towards the beginning of Raw because I was mad because I was sitting on Twitch and I was gonna talk about Texas, but I was just like, man, I need to pull up to this Worldwide episode, nigga. It's going down over here, nigga. What the fuck?
Right. That's what we do, nigga. That's what we do.
Yo, what was Crystal tweeting about you during the show?
Yeah,
oh
bro,
no, nigga, we was I told y'all Okada and Omega, we checking meat, nigga. I told y'all it was going down. I told y'all.
He grabbed your schmeat.
Hey man.
Akiva $2. Remember the last time?
What the hell?
Birmingham, Alabama. I believe Rock was there. Thank you, Akiva, for the super chat. Appreciate
That
you.
is a very homophobic.
Nagola Conte.
$6.99
Canadian. Sandman's thoughts on Chelsea being the biggest club in London. # Club World Cup winners.
I actually have a signature from N'Golo Kante in my room right now, funny enough. So shout out Kante, as an African, West African. But other than that, lick my balls.
Yeah.
Arsenal are the biggest club in London.
I was rooting for the Brazilian teams and the Club World Cup, but didn't work out.
Did y'all just see Monty take me out back for that? What the fuck? I
like I don't know why Monty's riding so hard for Chelsea. Didn't you see what Chelsea had going on over the weekend, Monty?
Yo,
What
Sandman.
was going down over there?
Yeah, who they lift the trophy with?
Hold on.
Who they lift the trophy with, Monty?
Who they lift the trophy with, Monty?
Sandman, has my sandwich come in yet?
Bro, I'm not some fucking butler, man. Like, holy shit.
Oh my!
Did it come?
Pause. No.
What's taking these niggas so long?
There's a fucking flood outside.
It's my sandwich. Like, what the
There's a
fuck?
flood
People
outside.
does not care about minimum wage workers.
Yeah, you
There's
bastard.
a flood out.
Niggas
It's
can't
already-
drive.
He don't give a fuck about minimum
Somebody's
wage workers.
tired of
No.
Yo, niggas can't drive through
He's
water.
wishing for them downfall. He saw the flood coming and he was like, you know what? Let me fuck up some people's life right now. Let me order some food. Because I cannot make a sandwich at home. Like,
Shit.
oh.
Oh, brother.
Real piece of shit.
There's people in the world that like have like no food.
And I'm one of them. That's my fucking sandwich. Jesus.
Yo, this Monty. Monty said we had that orange man twerking for us. What world champions eat cock? Okay. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
Up. Okay, man.
AJ said Ebu
Yo.
doesn't tip. Nah, I always give tip.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo, whoa.
Let's
What? Wait,
Okay.
what? Yo, wait, hold on.
Once you- Let's
You're
move on.
you're so
no,
funny,
no.
yo.
Nah, yo,
You're so funny.
Whoa.
yo.
My
Yo,
my
that's
name is
Monty,
Ibu.
keep it
My
moving.
name is Ibu. Let me make some weird innuendo and pretend I did it.
Come on.
Then
4
be like,
years
"What are you
old, by
guys?
the way.
What are you guys talking about? Whoa!"
That was Rob.
Like, what the?
Grown ass man.
You're
That was
literally
Rob.
40. You're
That was
42.
Rob.
40 years old.
You're 42.
He went from
Oh, I
30
love this show.
Ibu, that's why you're not invited to go to Brazil.
We
Rob,
were at-
if you also want to go to Brazil, you're invited.
Let's go. We going to
Yeah.
Brazil.
We going to
Hell
Sao
yeah.
Paulo.
Whatever, man.
We going to
You were-
Brazil.
You
You
were
were at the
staying in the
premiere.
flood.
You were at the premiere of Terminator too.
Yo, mind you, I was saying a regular thing that I give tips, and this nigga Rob turned it into some other shit. That wasn't me. That was Rob.
I don't know what you mean, bro. You said I always tip niggas, and I was like, whoa, hey,
what you
man, you know,
No.
if
He
tipping
said,
niggas,
I
if
always
tipping
give
niggas is your
tip.
thing.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like it's the way he said it. Like,
Yeah.
If
give
tipping
tip.
if tipping niggas is your thing, then hey, you know.
Yo, Salmon, I just got another flash flood warning. Is this
Yeah.
really gonna come?
Yeah, I just got that too.
Yo,
Our Uber driver might die.
we no. Jokes aside, did you tip him?
He might die while I watch a Raw number one contenders gauntlet.
Sean said, "Brother said it's tippy time."
I was just about to read that shit too.
That
I
is
was just about to read that. Yo, why is he laughing like that? Yeah, what is this is a sick nigga. This is a sick nigga, y'all. We gotta check his watch history.
Nigga said tip drill.
This is the stupidest show I've ever done. What's the next super chat? EO got people to boo Rhea twice this year. Hashtag her. EO's the best.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jeff
you want me
Flakes
to read it? Okay, I'll read
199. Oh, read it, Rob. Read it.
I was gonna say John Flakes 199. Spurs run London.
Word.
Who's the Spurs?
They run London the same way Wingstop gives me the runs.
Who's Spurs? Who's Spurs? I know no nicknames of football teams, guys. You gotta have to.
Some shit football club. Don't worry.
Tottenham.
Don't worry about them.
Marcus,
They're like who's a shitty AEW wrestler, Anna?
Ooh, Britt Baker?
Whoa.
Yo, I tell Spurs $5 last time Arsenal won a major trophy.
Am I not allowed to say the truth? Like, what is happening?
Chi-Town, thank you so much for the super chat, and we appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yo,
Chief $4.99. If Ibu wants to party, you got to tell him no. Also, Sandman, what phase is Arteta in now? Take that.
Hold on,
Fresca, Hema.
I'm still taken aback from what Anna said. I literally shit my pants.
Thank you so much, Chief, and we appreciate the.
There is shit running down my leg.
Thank you so much.
Ew.
The top row post of $4.99.
Shit and piss.
Funds for the driver who had to drop off Ibu's sandwich in a boat. Yo,
Hey man,
that nigga's gonna be so mad.
really, my nigga? Really?
Wait, why you sound like that? Why did you ask?
Hey, man.
Why can't be a white driver?
To ROH had show of the weekend, to be honest. I mean, you're entitled to that opinion. I'll tell you what, Bandito and Takeshita was incredible. It was incredible. So
yeah, no, that was. I think that was match of the weekend. That might be my match of the year, son. That might be my match of the year, bro. I can't lie. That shit was crazy.
It's pretty great. It's pretty fucking great. I was a big fan. Are we done with the super chats?
Jeff Lakes on the 9th. First, Hama Brazilian, his Charlison de Pombo. Okay, good for him. I like him.
Right.
Nice.
Is that it?
I mean, bad for him, apparently. He's the Britt Baker of football teams.
Yeah, that's it.
Someone earlier said this is WrestlePurists After Dark. I think it was Marcus. This literally is what we would have just done off air talking, but like with a camera on us. And
Don't dead ass.
We'll wake up in the morning and see what the consequences of this show are. And you're gonna wake up.
Am I not allowed to say it? Why people are acting like it's brand new that I'm?
Anyways. So
what is happening?
It's been a fun podcast.
What have I missed?
It's a fun podcast. And Rob is.
I am not employed by WrestlePurists.
I'm back.
Sandman is dope.
Yo, we about to wait. Are we heading out of here?
Yeah.
Like you. Okay, so I'm on Twitch, y'all. Y'all know the link. Y'all know, I just dropped it in chat. So I'm on Twitch right now. I'll be talking all in and everything over the weekend. So
chat. I gave you niggas some entertainment here, so show some love to the video. Like the video. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Self-made forever. WrestlePurists forever. Join Self-Made at SelfMadePW is our Twitter handle. The link is in the bio. $5 to get in, and you have access to all our archived content, all our match recommendation watch-alongs, all our Twitter spaces. Our Self-Made spaces, and we do watch-alongs. We do Aux battles. We do movie nights. I played a lot of movies last week. Last week I played Mo Better Blues and I played Jungle Fever. This week I will be playing Deep Cover, which is one of my favorite crime movies of the early 90s. I'll be playing that. That notwithstanding, folks, we'll be doing the match recommendations watch-alongs will come back this week, and I'm excited to get back to them. And again, guys, $5, and you get access to an incredible community and some awesome fucking content. I love everybody in Self-Made, and I also love everybody in WrestlePurists. Appreciate you guys.
Wait, really quick, Ibu. Speaking of Self-Made, I want to give a shout out to Cade and Wheezy, 2 mods in the Discord. They organized everything that was done with Self-Made over the weekend in Texas. They were a big help with everything that happened. If you were there for Self-Made stuff in Texas, the events that we did. So shout out to them, bro. Shout out to them
for real. Really appreciate those guys. Amazing mods. Cade is awesome. Follow at the Self-Made Side for our official Instagram, which has a lot of on the ground footage of the crew at Dallas, which is awesome.
Yes.
So,
yes.
If you want that content, follow the Self-Made Side
on Instagram.
And for the exclusive content, the link is on Rob's bio. Nah, jokes aside, appreciate you guys.
He playing, but pretty soon.
Anyways, no, brother.
Before we go, me and Ibu will be at TNA next weekend.
No,
let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I need a vlog from that as well.
Literally, no,
we will be there.
That's just not happening. Shout out to Anna, who did this podcast drunk out of her mind. Shout out to Rob, who is in hell. Shout out to Sandman for, I guess, saving me from a flood, allegedly. And I'll see you guys next time, man. We'll be back on the Raw review tomorrow. And for Rob,
Republic.
so just see you right back, Republic.
Go to my Twitch right now. Get us out of here, Ibu. Go to my Twitch right now. Get us out of here now.
Good night, everybody.